America. Welcome to Common Man and T-Bone.
You're never going to retire.
No.
You're going to always do Wildcard Wednesday.
I'll be 80 and pissing on myself, but I'll be here going.
Listen, you don't have to wait till you're 80 to start doing that. There's no law that says you can't do that now.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
Timmy Hall.
I will rub one on my face.
And a collection of profane noises.
Coach?
No, Dom.
I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
I want me some glory hole.
I'll keep it in the room.
Stop breathing. It used to be a lot longer.
The numbers don't lie.
This is Stupid. This is Man and Bone.
Welcome in. It is a Wednesday, so you know that means it is Wildcard Wednesday. No common man today. Tyvis Powell is here. The legend has joined us. Tyvis, how you been, man?
Oh, I've been good. T-Bone, I had a situation today.
What was the situation?
You ever wanted to complain about something, but you knew that if you complain, you'd be wrong for complaining about it?
No. That's never happened with me. Ask my wife about if I've ever wanted to complain about something, but I knew I was wrong about it and I had to shut up.
Let me give you some context.
Okay.
So everybody needs that. Let me lay this foundation down. So
Sure.
you know I work a lot.
Yes.
I work a lot.
Tyvis Powell is famously not wanting off days.
Yes.
You are famous for not wanting to have those.
Correct, because I think they're overrated. Like you got to especially if you in a groove, like especially when you like on radio or you on TV and you in a groove. Like
I'm still waiting for that to happen.
You don't want to. You don't want.
wait.
You got to ride the wave, T-Bone. You got to ride the wave. So,
all right.
Back to me. I'm usually gone a lot. So my wife has to deal with our kids. You know, she has to put up with a lot, do things, and she works. She works from home, but she's a teacher from home, but she has to deal with the kids as well, which is a lot. So today I'm there because my only thing I had today was this show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at the house, and she's like, Tyvis, I want to go run and get my nails done, and I want to do just a couple of errands. Can you watch the kids? And I'm like, sure, go ahead. And right. I'm sitting there. This is the problem. I asked the kids, what do y'all want? They want some food. So I'm making all the food and all of those things. Right. My oldest wanted a BLT and my youngest wanted chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. So I'm chefing everything up.
Yep.
I get them set up. I went to go sit down to watch TV. And the moment right when the stuff gets good, they want something every time. And it was to the point where I wanted to be like, I wanted to yell for my wife, like, can you please grab that? And then I thought to myself, that's selfish because she deal with this every day. Every day. And so I can't come. It's not like I could go home and complain to her, like, why was you out all that time? Like, because she deals with it every day. So I felt bad.
Oh, yes. The amount of times where I have said, when will you be home? Because like she's out running errands and I've been like with the kids for a couple hours and she's been there for like weeks at a time with them. And I'm like, how much longer is this going to take? I got TV to catch up on. I have social media things I must look at, and she's like,
I felt so bad.
I'll be gone for a bit.
Yeah, so and she knows. She's usually pretty considerate. Like she'll be like, I don't want to be gone for a long time, but today she was gone for.
It feels longer, doesn't it? No matter what the hours were, it feels double. I know exactly. Again, if you're not a parent, and this is something probably true for if you are the stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
In your relationship, your significant other is not accustomed to the amount of time that it takes and the amount of effort it takes with the kids. And when they have a few hours alone by themselves, it's like the work that's going on here.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how single parents do it.
I don't either.
Dude, I
do not either.
They talk about handing out like congressional medals of honor and all this stuff. It's like you should hand one out to the single parents out there. I don't know how they do it.
Then my kids got to arguing over the iPad today and toys, and I got to break that up. And then you take one from one, the other one cry. You try to give it to the other one. Now it was a lot. I was like,
no,
man.
I'm basking in the shared experience here because it's so as a parent. parent. You get down your little silo. You get in there and you're like, no one else knows what it's like. I'm in this weird thing that I didn't understand. I love them, but they are annoying. And you don't know how to deal with it. And then you hear another parent say, I too am in that same thing. You love them. You love them more than anything in the world.
Yes.
But also, you don't know what's going on from time to time, and you just feel like I need a break. I don't know how to tell these little lovable things. I need a break for a few minutes from them.
I would say that. I would say I need a break. And then when my wife would be like, say I have to work in Columbus on like a Friday night or something, and she wants to go to Worcester to see her mother and stuff. She'd take the kids, and I would come home and nobody's there. And I'd be bored. I think I'd be like, oh, man, I'm going to enjoy this time. And I miss them. I
do, too. I do, too. I had a trip last year where I was going, my buddy was running a 100-mile race out in Colorado, which is its own story. But I go out there because he needed someone to go out there and, like, on the course, you give him food, you give him water, you take care of him out there. So that was like a solo trip for me. And I thought, I'm going to have like 3 days away. Yeah. I'm going to be out there. This is going to be great. And then I'm sitting in the hotel room for the days where this wasn't going on. I was just like, so what do people do when there's not just another person with you? Yeah, I had no idea. I'm like, I guess I'll flip the TV on. I was like, this is silly. No one's arguing over anything.
You catch yourself looking at Bluey. Like, why am I watching this? I'm so used to going through the TV guide and always having to stop on Bluey or Mickey Mouse or something.
Exactly right. The amount of times Bluey has made me go like, thank you, Bluey. You understand. Yeah. This show understands me. I appreciate it so much. Tyvis, I'm glad you're here. It is a Wildcard Wednesday, as we said, so we have plenty of things to get into like that. Anything you want, it's on the table today. We're going to go on campus 448, name dropping with Jeff Rimmer in the 5 o'clock hour. I talked to Rimmer earlier today. He said he missed me last week. I told him he was lying. He said, no, I'm not. And then he said he's looking forward to coming on today. So we're going to talk.
Did you tell him about me? Did he miss me?
I did. I said that you'll be on with Tyvis, and he conspicuously left you out of the conversation. I don't know why. He just glossed right over that and went to just telling me how great I was. So, but again, Rimmer's a hockey guy, not necessarily a football guy.
We talked last week.
I know.
And I want to know if he actually knows that my name is Tyvis.
He knows your name is Tyvis. He's very up on Ohio State football.
Common Man he said he kept calling you Ty. So he's like, it's actually
fine. All right, let's keep an ear out for that today. YouTube chat, you can confirm. I need you guys to stay on it here, all right? By the way, Downtown Dad in the YouTube chat saying, I was stay-at-home dad for 10 years. He's saying that he did that. You. Yeah, man. I the amount of stuff that goes on if you are the stay-at-home parent, mom, dad, whichever it is.
Maybe you get used to it.
Well, it's like my wife has been that for us for the last few years. She is going back to like a full-time office job now.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to tell her listen, because she's like, I get to now like interact with other adult humans throughout the day. Yeah. I'm like, you will, and that is good. And then after a few weeks, they're going to schedule meetings. So you're going to go, why the hell am I in this meeting?
That's probably what's going to happen.
And then you're going to have that frustration that you've forgotten about. Yeah. And like me, I would come home and be like, hey, a day off with the kids. This is great. And after a few hours, I'm like, oh, I forgot. They don't ever stop. It's relentless. I love them, but it is relentless.
Let's just say, T-Boy, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would have to play Barbies. Like, I have to be, my daughter would come to me and say, you want to play Barbies? And I'm like,
what are you going to say? No?
Exactly. So
Can't say that.
Okay, let's go. And she will go get the Ken doll and give it to me. And we literally have to, at any time, like I try to get up to walk away, she always says, you coming right back, right? And I be like, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, man, those tea parties that never end, where you're just sitting there and you're like, another glass of tea then. I've had 8 glasses of tea. This is so delicious. Is there a chance we could watch, I don't know, like an old Rose Bowl? Would you be interested in watching the 97 Rose Bowl, maybe?
I watch Beauty and the Beast. Mm-hmm. You know, the funny thing is I grew up, I never watched Beauty and the Beast. Because it just wasn't my type of thing, you know. I was more action-packed. I wanted to watch, like, Mortal Kombat and stuff like that.
See, I did too, but my parents were very religious, and that was one of the few movies that had nothing objectionable in it. And I say that knowing full well it involves a relationship between a human woman and a beast thing.
Yes.
But there was a man in there somewhere that was trying to get back out.
I never really knew the background. I just learned that the beast was a prince that got turned into a beast. I didn't know this. I thought he was a beast.
And you just
like
thought
she just married a beast. Like I never know that if he found true love, he would go back to being the prince. Like I didn't know that.
Really?
So I'm watching it. I'm fascinated.
Did that change the movie for you?
Yeah, because I was like, I had no idea.
There was a TV show, Beauty and the Beast, like a made-for-TV version of it with the guy in like makeup that had, you know, beast-like features.
Was it cartoon or was it real?
No, it was in the, I want to say the late 80s, early 90s, but it was an ongoing show. It wasn't just like a movie.
Oh.
And I don't know, it was, you know, took episodes to eventually get this guy. I don't even remember how it ended, but I remember seeing clips of that and thinking, what is this show? And then as I got older, I realized, oh, there's a fairy tale this is based off of. This is their TV interpretation of it.
I was more into like Jerry Springer and the Maury Show when I was a kid. So
as a kid, you were watching that. That's good.
Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, you like the judge shows?
Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown. That's what.
Were you Jim Harbaugh? He loves the judge. He loves Judge Judy.
It was what was on TV, and I just watched it.
Did you ever watch Pop-Up Video when you were at home? Like, did you ever see that on VH1?
No.
I'm a little older than you. VH1 was like the pop-up video where they just would pop little blurbs up about the director of this video went on to direct like 4 movies, and they would tell you what movies as you're watching the video. It was like information.
Well, you had to buy that version of it, though, right?
No, this was VH1. It was just they would put it on there when they played music videos on VH1. That was the show, Pop-Up Video. They would give you information, little nuggets.
I feel like I might have browsed that like back in when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I don't think I actually it wasn't something that I seeked.
This is good. I had no idea we were going to get to Pop-Up Video in the first segment, but I'm so glad we did. That's why we love Wildcard Wednesday. That's why Tyvis is here. Takes us down roads we didn't know we were going to go on. So send us your questions at Man and Bone 971. You can hop in the YouTube chat as well. We will get to those as we go throughout the show. Jen Winters will be popping in throughout the show as well. But next up, there is a college basketball game on the schedule that you should probably mark on your calendar. Not a Buckeye game. I will tell you which one next. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch for some slower traffic if you're on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. And you're also going to hit a couple minutes slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors, voted by Columbus homeowners as the leading and most trusted window brand. Find out why at PellaColumbus.com or at their brand new Polaris showroom.
Coming this Labor Day weekend, Bob's biggest challenge yet. It's time to dare to compare. It's got action. It's got suspense. It's got beeps and boops and dings and whomps and more savings than you'll believe on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. And best of all, you get to play too this Labor Day weekend. Now open in Reynoldsburg and coming soon to Polaris. See how much you can save this Labor Day weekend when you dare to compare at a Bob's near you.
We're dealing at Reichert Nissan. Hundreds of Nissans in stock, on the ground, and priced to sell fast. Low lease payments on brand new Reichert Nissan Sentras, only $219 a month. Now we're really dealing. With our lowest prices and 72-hour exchange policy, you can't buy the wrong car. Visit the Reichert Mega Mall off 270 and 33 or shop thousands of new and certified used at ReichertNissan.com. Get the right car at Reichert. We're dealing.
With approved credit, 2024 Sentra SV FWD 36-month lease with $3,000 due at signing. Offer ends 9/3/24.
The Columbus Men's Clinic opened in 2014 for guys who get it done. Let's talk, fellas. You solve problems all day at work. You fix your sink when it's broken. But when it comes to ED and low T, it doesn't get done. We get it. You hate going to the doctor, but you're the guy that fixes things. At the Columbus Men's Clinic, there's nothing to fear and no reason to delay. We've been destroying bedroom boredom for a decade. So if you haven't fixed this, call us. When the pills fail, call us. If you feel like you've tried everything, call us. Here, there's hope. From the conventional to the next level. You'll be seen by our friendly, discreet physician who will take the time to listen. Imagine finally taking care of this with no surgery. Imagine going from feeling gray to living life in vibrant color. It's time to be confident, Join the thousands of guys who have found success after walking through our doors. Will you be one of them? Dial 614-300-7400 or go to ColumbusMensClinic.com to schedule a $99 male performance consultation, including blood work. Do it for you. Do it for her. ColumbusMensClinic.com. Book your appointment now.
Most radio stations suck. Here's why. They don't invest in local programming. We're live and local 14 hours a day. You can rest assured that every stupid thing we say is 100% local. Homegrown dumb since day one. The Fan.
This is the White Castle Call of the Crave, and it's telling you to come in now for 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. Boom! White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only, tax not included.
Scotty Vegas here for Maxima Concrete. If you need a driveway, garage, patio, even an in-ground pool, Maxima Concrete are the guys to call. They did a great job for me, and they'll take care of you, too. Schedule a free estimate today at MaximaConcrete.com.
Healthcare.gov is here for you when life happens. If you lost your health coverage because of turning 26, going off Medicaid, leaving your job, or moving, you could be eligible to enroll in new coverage now. And if you need to update your coverage because of marriage or having a baby, you could also be eligible. But don't wait. There's a limited time to enroll. Check your eligibility at healthcare.gov today. Life happens. Get covered. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. Back to school time. Your kids probably have fancy friends. Isn't it about time you gave them a ride to be proud of? Actually, hell with the kids. Treat yourself to a new Lexus. Right now, it's the Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99% on ES, NX, and RX, as well as great lease payments. I've been a Jermaine customer for years, even before I started doing the commercials. If you're in the market, please stop in. Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. JermaineLexus.com.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Scott Tomorrow.
Throughout my 3-decade-long career in public education, this time of year has always been one of my favorites. The start of every new school year brings so much promise and potential, and the opportunity to once again inspire a new generation of leaders to dream big and reach their potential. That's why public education matters.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association. Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed. Our video interview tool makes it easy and effortless to meet with candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Skies are clear and sunny with temperatures rising into the 60s and 70s already. We'll see highs in the 70s today. Columbus topping out at 77. I'm meteorologist Madison Reich with your weather impact forecast on The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Barely famous, incredibly stupid. Back to Man and Bone.
Tyvis Pal in today on a Wildcard Wednesday. Oh, Bodie, I forgot to tell you, they took away my soundboard for the next segment. So this segment, engineering had to repair something. Thank you, Bodie. I appreciate it. So if you want sound for the next 15 minutes, that's all the Bode Man. If you hear it, it's him. It's not me. But I'll tell you what is me, and it's not really me, it's my guys at Able Roof. They will get the job done in one day on your roof with a 24-hour turnaround on most jobs. Done in a day, good for a lifetime. They've been voted the #1 roofing company in Columbus by Consumer Choice Awards for 22 years in a row. Plus, they have got no payments, no interest on your new roof until 2026. Think about how long in the future that is. We may not even be here. There could be an asteroid. Who knows? Probably not. Be prepared to pay for it eventually, but you won't have to pay for the rest of this year or all of next year. 2026, their promotion, 0% financing, no payments, no interest. Get that now by calling 614-444-ROOF. That's 614-444-ROOF. Able Roof. Call them today. Tyvis, you ready to do some Wildcard Wednesday stuff? We can get into that.
Let's do it.
Is Jen Winters over there?
Hi, I'm here. Hi.
I can't. The way the studio is set up, I can't see Jen, but there she is.
Hi,
Hello,
my
Jen.
computer is set up this way, so I apologize.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure before I threw to you. Do you have any wild cards over there for us, Jen?
I do. It sounds a little. Is that me doing that, or is that just what engineering's doing?
I'm not sure what's going on.
Are you guys hearing little scratches in your ear?
There's nothing. We're just
nothing.
moving. We're moving on.
All right. Well, then you know what?
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this. It's our guy, Unknown Stuntman, who asks, my beef chalupas Rah, rah, rah. Okay, there you go. I own a corgi. Insert queen joke here. They are basically dwarf dogs. If you could make a domesticated dwarf of any animal, what would it be? I'm going with cougar just so I could say dwarf cougar.
I feel like a dwarf cougar would be like a bobcat, which they make. I mean, they're not domesticated, but they are found in nature, yes.
Why is it when I heard this, I thought of Dumb and Dumber, where he goes, we mix the bulldog and the shih tzu.
I would greatly appreciate if you actually finished that line on the air.
Stop it right there, buddy.
I don't want the dumb button.
I just want to stop you.
I see Fish right now just diving in front of the board like he's about to take a bullet for us. Like just right now, he's just diving across
Y'all
there.
seen the movie. Y'all know what he's
Oh, yeah. Did you, before I answer that question, Tyvis, did you guys quote, like, was Dumb and Dumber a quoted movie among your friends?
Yes.
Oh,
in
gosh,
junior
yes.
high, now this shows how old I am. In junior high, we would walk around and just, no way. That's incredible. We landed on the moon. Like, we would do that every time we left a room. It was just, couldn't be funnier to us. And you know what? Still holds up for me.
Our
Still one of my
pets'
favorites.
heads are falling off.
Yes.
Our pets'
We've got
heads
no-
are falling off. He sold his dead bird to a black.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird.
Don't worry. When he shows up and just... You know it's a good movie when all we're doing is bad renditions of lines that were written 30 years ago.
Let me tell you a secret. My brother and I made my mom take us to see the movie in the movie theater, and she fell asleep on purpose because she hated it so much.
No.
Yeah.
You can't hate that
No, but then
movie.
it gets even worse. We were quoting it on the drive home. She has the audacity to pull off the side of the road, and she says, if I ever hear the two of you quote that movie again, I swear to God, I will never take you to another movie.
That movie is
And I'm like, okay, Janet.
So she missed the part of the movie where he's literally like...
On the toilet?
Where he's like, guys!
He said,
yes.
They was sitting there, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh, God. That's so good.
How was your day? It's well, fell off the jetway again. Like one of the greatest line deliveries
What a
of all time.
pathetic loser.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
This movie. Bodie, please. Bodie's going to roll on right now and be like, I've never seen this movie. Bodie, have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
I have not. I actually missed that entire conversation, but my headphones are back, so at least we got that going for us.
Wow.
Were they out that whole time for you, or
Yeah.
could you hear them?
I could hear them. but it
Okay,
was
I
just
couldn't
like,
hear a single thing, so I was just
That's
over here.
okay.
yes, wow.
But I have not seen Dumb and Dumber. No, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
It's
Bodie.
like, it's
buddy.
three of them when Harry meets Lloyd, and then they did Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Yes, those weren't as good, but the first
The
one
first
still
one was
holds up.
hilarious, yes.
Back to dwarf animals, I believe was the question.
Yes.
Which wild animal would you like to be? So he said that about corgis, right? How it's
Yes.
basically what was his? It's like a dwarf dog. Is that what he was saying?
To be fair, that is the one dog I want more, like breed of dog I want more than anything in the world. But because I'm an adopter, not a shopper, it's kind of hard to find.
Oh, I see.
So, but yeah.
That's
does make
that's
sense.
good. I don't know. I guess I think it would be neat to have a miniature dolphin, like an aquarium where there's a dolphin. It's like it knows how to do the dolphin tricks.
That would be nice.
You have to have a giant aquarium, obviously.
It'll
but
jump
then-
out the...
Yeah. And I hold out like the tiniest little morsels of tuna fish, and it just hops out and does like 3 tricks. And
That'd be actually nice.
I think that would be. I mean, imagine you walk in and no one else can have this, right? This is just
Right.
me.
Yes.
So I come over, people are like, oh, you got a fish tank? It's like, no, I have a mammal tank. It's not a fish, it's a dolphin. Thank you, loser. How did you not know that? And then they're just, what do you mean you have a dolphin? It's like right there. Look at them.
You wouldn't want a mini shark.
They have those.
I know they do. You wouldn't take one?
I mean, if it could be like a great white, miniature, dwarf size, like it's 2
And
feet or
that's it.
something.
It's never going to get bigger.
Yeah. Oh, I would trash talk that thing
would you-
nonstop. I'd just be in his face like, how you feel now? King of the ocean? How about that? You're in my little tank now. What do you got to say? Nothing.
I want a pet ostrich.
Pet like a
Oh, that's
so
cool.
how big would it be?
See, but I don't want it. I'm scared
Like
of the
parrot size?
Yeah, I'm scared of the big one though. Like,
Well, yeah.
I'll be so yeah. Let me get a small parrot size one.
You know about the because you know what an emu is. You've heard ostrich.
No.
Well, it's like Australia. They have it's like that. An emu is similar to an
Liberty
ostrich.
Commercial, Liberty Mutual Insurance, Limu, the emu.
Oh, yeah.
That bird, that's an emu. Yeah. They had the emu wars in Australia where they were eradicating fields. This is in the 30s, I want to say. You can look this up. It's Googleable. The Australian government and the British military said, we got to stop these birds because they're like tearing up farmers' crops. And so they went out there with like 50 caliber machine guns.
They were trying to shoot the bird?
And the birds won. Like they couldn't get them. They kept shooting up everything else but the birds. And they eventually said, we can't do this. The birds win. And they pulled out and said, we're done. Sorry, emus. We lost. The British government and the Australian government defeated by giant birds.
I mean, look at that. The British government practicing a little bit of birth control by pulling out there.
I got to look it up.
Look at you, Jen.
I got to look this up.
That's, that was when the British Empire was on its last days, when they're like, we can't even beat effing birds at this point. We're not taking over continents anymore. We can't even get a bird eradicated from one of our, prisoner colonies. That's not good. So, yeah, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, dwarf animals. That's right. Good. I like that. Who gave us that one, Jen?
That was our guy, Unknown Stuntman.
Unknown Stuntman. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. The basketball game I was saying we should put on the calendar if you missed it. I forgot to almost pay off on the tease here, so I will. John Calipari used to coach at Kentucky, took the job at Arkansas/Arkansas. So now he is there. He took most of the team from Kentucky with him. Mm-hmm. And Arkansas, of course, plays in the SEC. So they will play a road game at Rupp Arena.
Okay.
And that game will be February 1st. So if you would like to see John Calipari eat the most crap that any human has ever eaten in a 40-minute basketball game, I'm going to guess Rupp Arena will be on him like crazy.
You think they're going to boo him?
Yeah, I think they're going to boo him.
Did he win them a title?
Yes, and then he sucked for a while. For their standards,
yes.
He was not up to par.
But he still won him a title.
But then he went and took all the players with him down to Arkansas.
Who was the guy that was before Holtman for the Buckeyes?
Thad Matta?
Has Thad come back to Ohio State to play Ohio State?
I don't think we've had Thad back since he got back to Butler. I
wonder how they would.
Oh, that would be here. I think there would be
standing ovation.
A standing O for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What if Chris Holtman came back?
Probably not a standing ovation.
Give him a few. It'd be let's see how this. If this tenure goes great and we win a bunch of stuff, then people won't be as mad about that. But if we lose more, then I don't know. I think he can't come back this year. It would not be great.
Where did he go again?
DePaul.
Yeah,
I was going to say Duquesne, but that's wrong. It's the one in Chicago, so that's DePaul, I believe. Yeah. So there you go.
They should do an exhibition game.
Oh, you think so? How do you think that would go for the Holtman? You think that would be fun? I wouldn't want to be there.
It'd be interesting. I'd go. I just want to hear the crowd's response.
It would be interesting if the Holtman, if the Holtman got it done and they won over Ohio State. Now that would be cause for panic at that point.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
They're not gonna schedule that. That would not. I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Make it happen, Ross.
I like you calling him out. We're going to go early with this one today. A Fat Boy Food Tip is coming up next. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. And you're also going to hit some slow traffic on southbound 315 between 670 West and West Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is brought to you by Monogram Homes. Start your true custom home journey today with a builder you can trust. Monogram Homes. Visit Monogram Homes online at monogramhomes.net.
At Baths R Us, we're terrible roofers. We stink at installing siding. And don't ever call us for your kitchen remodel. But if you want a stunning, beautiful bathroom makeover in just 2 or 3 days, now that's when you want to call us. See, unlike most contractors these days, we offer only one service, bathroom remodeling. We don't spread ourselves ourselves thin by doing roofing or siding and a bunch of other stuff. Nope. At Baths R Us, we dedicate every company resource into mastering the craft of bath transformations. It's why we're the Midwest's biggest 5-star family-owned bathroom company. And it's why we have the happiest customers. Just check out our Google reviews. Baths R Us. We're terrible roofers, but we're awesome bathroom remodelers. Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Hey guys, Chaps here with a new opportunity for you. The 20-pound summer slim down with Awaken 180 weight loss. Dropping 20 pounds before summer ends, cruising to your goal of 30, 40, 50 plus pounds down. It's simple. You take the last few weeks of summer, eating, drinking, enjoying the weather. But the difference? You're doing it with the 20-pound summer slim down. But Chopper, summer's almost over. That's the point, guys. The pounds melt off fast with Awaken 180. I dropped my first 20 in less time, and that easy 20 propelled me to reach my goal of losing 60 pounds. Then that propelled me to lose another 35. Think about it. You're about to slide back into the same old fall routine with the same old mindset. Mix it up. Live up the rest of your summer while dropping your first 20, then jump into fall with a whole new groove. Yeah, I said groove. You'll be saying it too just a few weeks from now. 20 pounds summer slim down with the solution for weight loss online at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com.
Bobby Carpenter once sold workout equipment on QVC Canada. There's no joke here. That actually happened. Morning Juice with Bobby and Beamer.
Weekdays starting at 6.
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Cash, moolah, greenbacks dough, Skrilla chips, bread and mo. 2, 5, 10 and 20, 30 big ones, games aplenty. Cheddar, butter, loot and scratch, find the letters, make the match, cause there's many words for cash, no doubt, many ways to play cash word. Check them out. Cash word from Ohio Lottery. It's game time, yo. Cash word, it's fun to go with millions in prizes, don't you know?
Lottery players are subject to Ohio law and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers, the people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Kelly, when her old car insurance got so expensive that she couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think she started carrying her groceries for miles? No. But she did find Direct Auto's savings that allowed her to drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25%, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Savings based on applied discounts and will vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
This week at Meijer, buy 5 or more and save $5 or more on hundreds of items across the store. Shop items like Pepperidge Farm buns, Johnsonville smoked brats, Breyer's ice cream, and select Coca-Cola or Pepsi products, plus deposit where applicable. Plus, shop hot deals on California Red Seedless grapes for $1.49 per pound. Certified Angus beef T-bone steak for $9.99 per pound. And Meijer chips, 3 for $5. Shop great prices and limited deals this week at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Driving this summer in a new Honda. Act now during Honda's summer event to save thousands with low 1.9% financing. Full inventory is here. Cars, SUVs, trucks, vans, and hybrids. With hybrids, the battery charges as you drive. Don't miss Honda's summer event with big savings on gas or hybrid, like the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. Now with low 1.9% financing. Search your local Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details for well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 9/3/24.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Murdering brain cells, one show at a time. Back to Man and Bone.
As always, you can tweet the program at Man and Bone 971. You can also hop in the YouTube chat. Plenty of you already in there. Just go to YouTube, search 971 The Fan. You will find our live stream. We've got one for this show. We've got one for every show. You can watch our, well, in Tyvis Powell's case, you can watch our pretty faces or my ugly face. You can see it all there for you in beautiful, I don't know, whatever we're shooting in, 1080p, something, 4K. Probably, I don't know if it's
probably
4K. It's something. You can see us there on YouTube right now. I'm looking to see here. Phil J is in the chat. Downtown Dad, Panda Man, Hubert Bot.
I got to get my Tyvis head back here.
Yeah,
I was on every show.
You know why your Tyvis head isn't here is because Baker routinely steals it to do funny photos and videos when you are on with him on the Buckeye Show, when he's filling in and you're hosting with him.
Well, I can't be mad at him. He has he's very creative with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like how he brings it all together. He does do some fun stuff there. So you can tweet us your Wildcard Wednesday. That is going on right now, too. At Man and Bone 971. More of those in a minute. But first, we got to get to the Fat Boy food tip. Hit it, Bodie.
Common Man and T-Bone have very little value unless they're telling you about all the crap they can shove in your mouth so you can die quicker. It's time for Fat Boy Food Tip. Wait, how do you want me to say it? Tip? This is dumb. I quit.
Okay, Tyvis, I'm wondering if you are a fan of the sour candy known as nuclear warheads.
Oh, I used to like warheads.
The sour warheads, those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently, I'm trying to see where this will be going, where these are going to be based. But they are doing a collaboration, the Warheads people, the candy people, with Cinnabon.
Okay.
They have pictures here that I'm looking at of a Warheads blue raspberry chelada, which, Cinnabon has their like frozen drinks and their cinnamon, nice cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
So the frozen drink will taste like the sour Warhead with some little sprinkles of it on top on the whipped cream.
I feel like that's pretty good.
That seems like a good thing. I would like that.
I would definitely try that. When is that? When have they announced a date of when they're dropping that?
It looks like this is something that's going to be rolled out, they said, in limited availability throughout the country. The other thing they've said is that they will also have this sprinkle topping that you can get put on a Cinnabon with the icing.
That's a little that you might.
I'd give it a try. I don't know if it doesn't. I will say it doesn't sound like the most appealing.
I feel like that.
Thing.
See, listen, Cinnabon is already like really good.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That could take away from how good it actually is.
How do you prefer when you get a Cinnabon? How
Center
often?
of the roll.
Yes. You start there. You start
Center
there.
of the roll.
Yes, and you get all that gooiness on everything else. And then the outside part of a Cinnabon is almost like trash.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like, here's this cardboard that has some frosting on it. It's like, give me the middle that you didn't even bake all the way through. I want the doughiest middle you can give me.
Man, I'm about to go to Cinnabon.
They should. I know they can't, but they should advertise it. They should just once in a while do a campaign that says, Psst, we don't cook them in the middle, just FYI. Like, we don't even try. We're not even trying to get them done. I want it to be liquid dough right in the middle with the frosting or the icing. Forget which one. Mike gets mad when we say one of them. I think icing he doesn't like. He says it should be frosting. I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference.
It's the same thing.
He's
tomato.
This is bouginess that you only get from Common Man, but he's not here today, so it's just me doing it. Doritos is also releasing a zero gravity chip that apparently they say is fit for space travel. So here's what happened. The Doritos people thought, why don't we market Doritos in a way that will allow people to want to buy our product? And basically, it's a similar product, but in a different can. This is all based around SpaceX, their Polaris Dawn mission, which is going down later this month, or going up, hopefully, later this month. But they're going to be flying, apparently, with a crew of 4 people that are going to go up to the highest level that one of these rockets has ever gone. And then they're going to come back down. They're not going out into full-on outer space, but they're going to go as high as one of these manned rocket journeys has ever gone with the SpaceX program. So they said, Doritos would like to provide snacks for the crew. But of course, when you are eating Doritos, what's one of the things you have? You have crumbs.
Yes.
Right? So they are trying to make a delicious Dorito product that they say will have fewer crumbs because of the fact they actually infuse it, the Cheeto or the dust from the Doritos that usually gets everywhere. Mm-hmm. They say this flavoring will be infused. There will be no dust on them. So they're also smaller. So you're meant to eat them one at a time with no like biting the chip in half, because then you're in zero gravity. The chip particles fly everywhere. They're minimizing all this.
They really try to sell this.
Yeah. Basically, they're making smaller Doritos with no dust on them and saying, look at these space Doritos we made. But they are going to come in a can, which, I mean, if any chip company has ever thought of putting chips in a can.
Like Pringles?
Yes, Pringles, exactly. So they've made smaller Doritos in a Pringles can, and they're telling you they're meant for space.
I feel like because they've made such a conscious effort to try to do something different, I feel like I'm entitled to try this chip now.
This is the thing.
Like I have to try it.
Now, I will give Doritos credit because they kind of create a little bit of buzz about this. They make you go, oh, I'd like to try these.
They're good on the Super Bowl commercials.
That's right. They do a very good job with the Super Bowl commercials. Apparently, though, they are also trying to raise some money with this for St. Jude Children's Hospital, which I think is great.
Okay.
So what they said they're going to do is, if you want to get one of these, the way to get one is you make a donation to St. Jude through their website, which is doritos.experience.stjude.org. But once they raise, they're trying to raise $585,000. Once they get to that number, then they will pick people who have donated to be the recipients of these chips, I guess.
So if I donate, I got just a small chance of.
You have a chance. Yeah. It says here you can do a one-time donation, or it says donate to win prizes. And then it gives you to a different website, and you can put your donation in.
Why can't why they can't put them in the grocery stores and a percentage of it goes to St. Jude's Hospital like everybody else do?
I wish I knew. But it does say here that you can get, let's see. Can you actually get, it looks like there's just a price on these. So it says, here we go. Doritos Mini Cool Ranch Zero Gravity Chips. Donate $200 to try a canister. So Tyvis, why do you hate children? I just saw Tyvis' look on his face that said, bleep them kids is what I just saw on Tyvis'.
$200? Ooh-wee. Hurt me.
Now, it does all go to charity, but $200 for a can of chips. But you know what? It does. I'm looking on it right now. It says sold out.
Really?
So apparently they sold out of this. If you want to try it, maybe they'll release some more later. But
so even if I did want to donate,
now you wouldn't get any chips. You can just donate $200. Again, unless you hate children, I think you should do it.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jordan got a famous meme.
That's exactly what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Fat Boy food tip for the day. Pay $200 for chips that basically are smaller Doritos with no dust on them in a Pringles can for charity.
I'd rather know. I want somebody to get them and then let me just try one. I just want to try one.
Yeah. You know what also might be good is give the kids at St. Jude, just give them the $200 and let them order whatever food they want. You know what I mean? They probably would like a nice meal or a few nice meals from.
Well, they should give them some chips.
Well, I would hope Doritos is sending all those kids. They're like, hey, the money's great, but could I have some of those chips? They're like, no, these are only for astronauts or donors. Sorry, sick kid. Not allowed. You're getting all this money. What else do you want? I just wanted some chips. No, you have to make a wish for that. We're not going to send you those. You have to get a wish for that.
Deli.
Yeah. I have good news and bad news for Mr. Glory Hole, Jerry Jones himself. I'll tell you about both next. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71. On the north side, between 670 and 5th Avenue, you're looking at a 10-minute slowdown there. We also have slow traffic on eastbound 161 from Hamilton Road to New Albany Road. This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Meet animals from around the world as you explore the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. Whether you're fascinated by the towering elephant or playful sea lions, we have it all at the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. Visit columbuszoo.org to plan your visit today.
With Tire Discounter's new TD Chat BS, we can detect deception over the phone. Let's call a typical tire store. Yellow, cheapo tire where we bolt them on for less.
Yes, I need tires and lubricant for my vehicle.
Great. Come on in. We'll slap on some new tires.
And what about the lubricant exchange?
Oh, yeah. We send you over to Ollie's Oil for that. They're right down the road.
Deception. Destination is 5.2 miles away.
Well, I'll be.
Also, 6 out of 10 cars need alignment.
Well, just travel on over to Alignments or Us.
Calculating time for 2 additional trips.
You mean you want to do tires, oil change, and alignment all in one fell swoop?
Oh, I observe that Tire Discounters, the home of free alignment, is close by.
Ugh, Tire Discounters.
And they are experts at oil changes, brakes, shocks, and...
I'm losing you. I'm losing.
Hello? I'm sorry. Your system has crashed.
Don't miss our Savor the Summer sale, now till Labor Day.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Bengals game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Bengals watching. Better with Pepsi.
Bob's Discount Furniture is coming to Polaris, and Bob's Discount Furniture wants you to win big this football season. It's easy. Get online and go to 971thefan.com to register to win a $1,000 gift card to Bob's Discount Furniture, so you can watch your favorite football team sitting in your new Bob's recliner or couch this season. Wow. That's $1,000 from Bob's Discount Furniture. All you have to do is register to win on the fans contest page at 971thefan.com. Hurry, contest ends Wednesday, August 28th. See complete contest details online at 971thefan.com.
If you have an unhealthy obsession with the Blue Jackets, we have just the remedy. Join us Wednesday nights at 7 for the Inside Edge. All the Jackets and hockey conversation you can handle. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
One thing about us parents, we think we know what's in, but we're usually way off. That's why I take my kids to Great Clips for back-to-school haircuts. From fresh fades to beachy waves, they can use the online lookbook to find the cuts they want at prices I can't resist. Plus, with convenient online check-in, we save tons of time, too. I may never know what's cool again, but hey, with back-to-school haircuts at Great Clips, I don't have to. Download the app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Have you lost Ohio Medicaid? At healthcare.gov, you can find a low-cost, quality health plan.
Do plans cover doctor visits?
What about emergency care?
And prescriptions?
All covered and more. Plus, with the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
During our Fresh Tyson Chicken full line sale, mix and match select varieties and buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Scotty Vegas here for Maxima Concrete. If you need a driveway, garage, patio, even an in-ground pool, Maxima Concrete are the guys to call. They did a great job for me, and they'll take care of you, too. Schedule a free estimate today at MaximaConcrete.com.
We go to war for you. If you want answers, you have to fight. If you want compensation, you have to claw. If you want justice, you need to go to war. This is attorney Robert Scherger. Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you.
WarForYou.com.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
And from every dime a dog night in the Midwest, here's Man and Bone.
It is a Wildcard Wednesday. Tyvis Powell is in. Bodie Wells is in. Panama Ted is off. Common Man is off today. Tyvis, what do you have over there?
Oh, I just got a donation from somebody. Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, yeah. I went online and made a 15-cent donation to Doritos. They sent me that immediately. It was great. So,
well, you're a little short. You're a little short.
This shows you how big of a fat ass I am. I was like, I have Doritos at my desk. I have like most snack foods at my desk. I could probably find Twinkies in there. Who knows what else?
Twinkies? They still sell Twinkies? Wasn't Twinkies? Didn't they like go away for quite some time?
There was a I think you're right about Twinkies, where they were going to discontinue them. Yeah.
Because I remember when I was a kid, my father was like, we got to go to the store and get a bunch of boxes of Twinkies because they about to be gone. And I think nowadays they still are there. So
Twinkie production was suspended on November 5th. Not when you were a kid, on November 15th, 2012.
Really? I was that old?
That's what it says.
It says it was before that. It had to be.
It says they resumed after an absence of a few months from American store shelves, becoming available again nationwide on July 15th, 2013. So, fun fact, that happened while I was on this show. That's how long I've been on this show, was when they started making those again. That's when I was working
2012,
That's incredibly.
I was here. I was at Ohio. I was a freshman.
Well, you must have gotten the news and heard about it, and
I promise you,
like
it was
everybody
one
else
before that. It had to be one.
Maybe you were at home visiting, and your dad said that, and you were like, "Yeah, I guess we got to go to the store."
I felt like I was younger though, like way younger. Like I felt like I was like 7 or something like that.
Did you ever like a Choco Taco? Are you aware of that?
I know what that is. I wasn't a fan of those.
No?
No.
The Choco Taco, apparently not enough people were a fan because they got rid of those. And it breaks my heart to this day that they're not available. You will find about me that I have eaten horribly for long portions of my life, including when I once worked in Dayton, Ohio. I used to drive to Dayton and then back to Columbus every day for a radio job. And one night on the way home, it was just a long day. I had to run a Dayton Dragons baseball game until 1 a.m.
Okay.
I get off of work. The only things open is Walmart. And I said, I don't even know what I'm going to get in here because it's nothing. They didn't have any hot food available. It was 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through the aisles, and I just go down the freezer aisle, and I see a 4-pack of Choco Tacos, and I said, hello, dinner. Winner, winner, Choco Taco dinner. Buddy, I ate all 4 of them on the way home. I think I didn't even make it. I don't even think I made it past London. Those things were gone. Top of the morning, governor, as I ate my Choco Taco 4-pack for dinner.
You prepared yourself well for the Arby's 5.
Hey, I have eaten 4 tacos. What's wrong with eating 4 Choco Tacos? Not much different, except for sugar content and self-worth. You know, other than that, it was fine. Oh, good times. All right, more Wildcard Wednesday coming up in a minute. But first, Jerry Jones. He is known for his love of the Cowboys, Texas, I presume America, and Glory Hole. Jerry Jones had some good news and some bad news. The good news is the Cowboys and according to him, Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb are having promising discussions.
Okay.
Bodie, who is our resident Cowboys fan, did you know that now in training camp, probably for the first time ever, they're having wonderful conversations? You've never heard Jerry Jones say about the CeeDee Lamb discussions, oh, it's going well, we're going good, we've got promising discussions.
Yeah, I mean, good thing that we're, 16, 17 days away from the Browns game. I guess better late than never, but I also, what does promising discussions even mean? You know, that's not.
It seems like he said this on and off all offseason, right?
Exactly, yeah. I feel like not too long ago, him and or Dak said kind of the similar things where it's like, yeah, we're getting real close, getting to the goal line. And it's like, guys, the goal line is at, you know, you have to get down to the 1 to be at the goal line, not like the 45.
Right. So according to Jerry, things are progressing with your like all-pro wide receiver that is an important piece of your season.
I'm upset. I wanted them to feud and like miss game 1.
I wouldn't mind that.
Me either.
I mean, I'm as a Browns fan hoping that happens, but either way, hopefully it's diminished at the very best. Maybe it takes a few weeks to get up to speed, right?
No, you think he's just sitting around?
No, but I mean, you're not playing inactive games. You're running. You tell me. You're played.
I mean, for receivers, it's different. I mean, they
don't have a Tyvis Powell lined up across ready to like take their jaw off if I'm just saying that fear is not in them, Tyvis.
That's true.
So that's the thing you got to overcome.
The reason why he's safe, even if he didn't, if he signed the deal on Saturday before the game, he could still play, is because. One, I would think that he better be doing some type of conditioning. Now, game shape and conditioning is 2 totally different things. You can run 15 half gassers a day, but when you get in that game, you're still gonna be tired. So that's gonna happen.
All right.
Chemistry-wise, him and Dak's been throwing to each other for years, so that's fine. And the offense is still the same offense, so there's nothing there he needs to learn. So they could plug him in, he could play right away now. I don't know how many quarters. Obviously, he could play like 2 snaps and then he need a blow until he gets back into game shape, but he'll be fine.
I'm not used to actually having someone that I sit with that can competently break down football discussion. I can't do it. Common Man doesn't do it very often, so it's nice to just – I almost forgot that's like, oh, yeah, Tyvis, will CeeDee Lamb be ready? If he gets – see, that was good.
It takes you a good week to get back into game shape. Football shape, I should say.
Well, I have no doubt about that. The bad news that Jerry Jones has, at least for his team, is that the final week of training camp got off to a dramatic start Tuesday after their hotel in Oxnard, California, caught on fire.
Really? I was at that one. Not when it was on fire, but I was with the Dallas Cowboys in 2019 for preseason. I was in Oxnard.
Yeah, because that's what it's Oxnard. Is that how you say it? Okay.
Yeah.
But so that's been a point of contention, right, too, because no, not for them. I guess it's the Raiders that are doing, like, their training camp is also in LA, and because of, like, the Chargers and the Cowboys, there's, like, this whole thing where, like, fans couldn't come to it. It's weird. Anyway, back on topic. Cowboys hotel caught on fire apparently before 5 p.m. Pacific. It was reported in an empty guest room. Cowboys were holding a walkthrough just a few hundred yards away. They were not at the hotel, though, so they were okay. But it's just a headache because I'm sure they had to evacuate and do all this stuff.
Yeah, that
not great.
That whole thing, they like rent out like a whole hotel service type thing. Every player got like their own. It's like a dorm. It's like you got your own room, your own dorm and stuff like that. It actually isn't bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually enjoyed my time out there. Now there's nothing to do. There's nothing out there for you to do, so you can't do nothing but.
Is that the reason they go there?
Yes,
that's why they do it.
Yes. Now guys on their off days, they get Ubers and they go travel somewhere to like have some fun, have some dinner and stuff like Cheesecake Factory or something like that. I did not.
Didn't do that?
I was burning up the film. I was trying to learn the playbook and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I can't imagine the stress of knowing like, oh, hey, I get a nice little trip here. Weekend of just, oh, no, I got to look at film. I can't do anything but that.
Yeah, I got to try to find a way to make this team. And then we were going to Hawaii like 2 weeks after I got there. So because we went to Honolulu to play the Rams. That was great. That was fantastic. We spent the whole week in Honolulu. That was fine.
Yeah, that seems like the gig. If you can be on the roster, or like for me, never being a player, if I could just be someone who's there to like hand a football to a talented person and hand a towel to it and hand it a water bottle, and then I get a trip to Honolulu out of it.
Yeah.
That's the job I should have been looking for.
That was the first time I used the bidet.
Well, okay. We're going to pause. And then we're going to get to Tyvis. I had another thing planned, but that's blown out of the water now. Tyvis tells us about using bidets. Plural or just once?
It was just the one.
Okay, well, was it good or not? We'll find out next. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should know that there's an accident that's blocking the right shoulder on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after 23. Police are on scene there causing some holdup. We also have a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side between Livingston Avenue and 33. This report is sponsored by Medical Mutual. Columbus seniors, make the right call for the right Medicare Advantage benefits. Go to medmutual.com/review now to schedule your free Medicare plan review with Medical Mutual, Ohio's hometown Medicare insurer. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
0% up to 48 months on 2024 and 25 new Lindsay Hondas.
That's zero, zip, zilch, nada.
This August, Lindsay has unbelievable savings. By offering 0% up to 4 years on every Honda on the lot, Lindsay has over 500 vehicles.
If we don't have it, it doesn't exist.
Plus, talk to us about electric options with up to $97.27 in combined savings with dealer and federal tax credits.
LindsayHonda.com or I-70 in Bryce Road.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24-25 Honda models. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost.
At AAA, it's our policy to look on the plus side, and AAA Plus members tend to take the same view. Take Martin. Last Monday, his coffee surprised him with an extra 10 degrees of Fahrenheit. It was just the jolt of energy he needed. Later, when he walked into a door, he was happy to provide entertainment for his coworkers.
I'm okay.
And when his car battery took early retirement, he knew expert roadside assistance was only a call away.
Hello, AAA.
Become a AAA Plus member and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
Most businesses have one tagline.
Not here, baby.
At Sunny Street Cafe, we've got 7.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like number 3.
Sunny Street Cafe. Classic breakfast and lunch. Comfort food. But like if Grandma went to culinary school.
With 8 locations.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here for my friends at Affinity Whole Health. Affinity is the leader in testosterone and hormone replacement therapy, but they are also much more than that. They help men and women who are experiencing things like low energy, low libido, muscle loss, and weight gain. Turn it all around. You can feel amazing and live better, just like I can. It can be delivered right to your door, which is tremendous. Semaglutide for weight loss and testosterone and hormone replacement therapy for so much more. I've been a customer for years, and it works. Get started at feelgreatcolumbus.com.
Ah, the sounds of summer. Baseball, swimming, and the dreaded sound of a broken AC. No uh-ohs. Call the Waterworks Heating and Cooling Team for an AC tune-up. 614-333-9720. Or schedule service on our website. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better AC.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Common Man here for Universal Windows Direct. Football season is here, and you know what that means. Fall is just around the corner. Cooler temperatures on the way. If you've been dealing with drafty windows all summer, struggling on those crazy hot days, your AC just can't keep up, now is the perfect time to upgrade with Universal Windows Direct. Call them today, 614-502-5220. For every 2 windows you buy, you get 2 free. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. Restrictions apply because they always do. Go to UWD.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. Coming off a season in which he had career highs in certain stats, Blue Jacket center Cole Sillinger today agreed to a 2-year, $4.5 million contract extension with Columbus. Soccer, Columbus Crew at home at Lower.com Field tonight with a Philadelphia Union in the League's Cup semifinals. That match will get underway at 7:30. Columbus Clippers with a matinee game. They beat Indianapolis today, 5-1 at Huntington Park. Cleveland Guardians trying for a second straight win playing in New York against the Yankees. Cincinnati Reds trying to bounce back as they face the Blue Jays in Toronto tonight. The NFL's Denver Broncos have named rookie Bo Nix their starting quarterback to begin the season. The first rookie to start for the Broncos to begin a year at quarterback since John Elway. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Get started today with your 20-pound summer slim down. The results are fast, easy, and start your very first week. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You wanted the best. Instead, you got these two. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
It is a Wildcard Wednesday. Tyvis Powell is in. Bodie Wells is in. Common Man, Panama Ted are off today. I actually had something planned here that we were going to talk about. I'm actually going to talk about your former coach in Seattle.
Oh.
But before we get to him, Tyvis was telling us a story about training camp or when you traveled for the game in Honolulu when you were with the Cowboys.
Yes.
And you experienced something in a bathroom that I've never experienced. I've never used one of these. I don't know. I've never crossed over to that path. Tell me about the bidet.
So we get to Honolulu. Great flight. I think it was like a 5-hour flight. But the worst part about that flight is that we had no Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That was terrible. Like, I didn't know. You thinking of the Dallas Cowboys, 5-hour flight. Certainly they would have Wi-Fi. They didn't have Wi-Fi. So I was upset about that. But that's another story. We get there. We get to the hotel. I got my own room. And I'm checking it out. Very nice hotel. Very nice. It's on the beach and everything. So it's very nice. And I go to the bathroom and I see the little, when you go sit down on the toilet seat, it's got the little thing that shoot up. And I'm like, what is this? And it's got like the controller next to the thing. I said, I ain't never used this before. I actually do got to go to the bathroom anyway.
Sure.
So let me see. And it was weird, very weird. Like, it shocked me.
Sure.
but it cleaned really well, you know? Like, so I was like, it's just not bad.
So it was effective.
It was very effective. If somebody wants to get one, trust me, it's worth it. You save on toilet paper.
Okay.
So, yes, it's an investment.
Now, this is interesting because I feel like with a lot of advances in human history when it comes to health, wellness, like the first person who took a cold plunge, shall we say. I don't know if that is actually healthy or not, but everybody swears like, oh, a cold plunge will, I don't know, it does something for inflammation or helps you. I mean, I see every football player, you've taken a million ice baths, I'm quite sure.
It's not fun.
Right. But people, the first time someone did that, it probably was shocking, but then you get used to it and you go, actually, there's some benefits to it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the first time someone bideted up, you know, they probably were like, this is an interesting sensation, but it's effective and it gets a result that I want.
Yeah, it was like I say, for me, I was like, oh, you kind of jump out the chair, like, oh, whoa. And then but you clean yourself with the little rag and you like, man, see, this is when it became very popular. I didn't buy it, but during the pandemic, they said like toilet paper was like hard to find.
But yeah,
everybody
people
was
were
stocking up.
it.
Yeah. So like people was getting bidets because it's like I don't need to buy toilet paper because I can just use a bidet. So I'm
trying to try this I'm going to say this as delicately as I can. I need to know like who has everyone who's used a bidet come away saying you don't need toilet paper, or are there people going, well, most people don't, but I did. Because I'm just saying I may be the one who stress tests this thing to a point that says, well, it was good, but we're going to use less toilet paper. But I just need to know who's testing these. That's all, Tyvis. Like sometimes people put out a lawn chair for me and they're like, go ahead and sit down. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I've seen everybody else at this party. They're all sitting in these lawn chairs, but I got news. That's what ain't holding me. All right. So I just want to know if like a 500-pound man comes up and is like, oh, yeah, the bidet's great, you don't need toilet paper, then I might believe him.
I mean,
but, I'm just saying. I
didn't think about that.
See?
Listen. It's like taking a shower.
Is it that? It's that intense?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you see, the thing is that you got to get the fancy one because the fancy one sprinkles warm water. Like it's a direct shot. Like, bam, it's shooting right where it's supposed to shoot.
Got a little sniper under there, just like direct hit.
Well, it's got so the controller, like you can like control.
You have to move it?
Yeah, like you got it.
Oh, you dial it in.
Yeah.
There's an adjustment period. Sure. It's like when you get a new car and you got to move the seat around and you got to get the get the AC where you want it.
Yeah. You got to use the thing to aim it and go up and down. So you can aim it to make sure it's hitting the right spot.
Oh, I got it.
You get your rag and you kind of wipe it. And
I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. I got to get this thing. I'm going to tell my urologist. Guess what?
You got them on Amazon. You can install it yourself.
Okay. I'm going to get it installed and then I'm going to stress test it and then I'm going to fine tune it and I'm going to come in one day and you're going to say, why does T-Bone have a glow? And the answer is going to be because I got the bidet locked in. It's like Tom Cruise and Top Gun. It's like
the
locked
money
on.
That she going to say, you'll never buy Charmin again.
I love it. This is great. Now, how's that work if you have, like, this is a public toilet, right? So did you have to do that or was it just already was like,
I had to aim my own, I guess with different people,
Well, that's what I mean is I didn't know how it works.
Yeah,
okay.
Little controller.
Tyvis, everyone's different is all I'm saying. Everyone's built different, That's a shirt that Nike sells, but it's also real.
You can control the temperature of the water.
That's okay. Oh yeah, because some people might it hot.
If you get the cheap one, it's only gonna be cold.
Yeah.
But if you get the fancier one, you can control the temperature.
I'm gonna have to do some research. You've convinced me to at least look into it.
It's a game changer. I tell you that. It's a game changer. Once you get used to it, it's like, all right, this is a game changer.
You've sold me. Tyvis Pal here for Bidet. We're gonna get you a sponsorship. We need to get. That's right. I will find one. We'll find someone who's making bidets. We'll get a sponsorship. We'll all buy them. It'll be like how Chop started out with the Awaken 180, and now every person here has lost 1,000 pounds.
Everybody gonna be done with toilet paper. We gonna all have bidets.
I love it. This is good. I cannot wait. And if that happens, I, as your agent, demand a cut. because I kind of helped broker. I helped broker this deal. I think live on the air here, everybody heard that. I think I get a cut of that. So let's talk about a guy you worked with, Pete Carroll, out with the Seattle Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
He is, of course, no longer their head coach as of January of this year. But in a radio interview, he was talking and he said he's got a new gig lined up. He said that he will be helping teach a class at USC this coming spring. Well, of course, he coached at USC, coached in college there for a while, in between NFL stints. The joke I want to make is the class is called Why You're Wrong About 9/11, because I remember he had some thoughts on that many years ago. He occasionally has dabbled in the conspiracy theory. But then again, I don't know the guy like you did, Tyvis. Is Pete Carroll as weird as he seems to be from the outside? Because every player seems to love him for the most part.
Oh, he's great. Out of all my coaches, I would say he's probably the best head coach I've had. Like, he's my favorite head coach.
Really?
He's just never in a bad mood. Like, he's weird. Like, he
does seem like
he's always happy, no matter what. You could be losing. You can get your teeth kicked in 56-0, and he's like, "We're gonna come back. We're good." He's chewing that gum. We're gonna come back. Don't you worry.
But what happens after the game? He has to be down after, like, okay, you lose.
He one of them people that like make jokes of a serious moment. He like it.
Wow. Okay. No. I appreciate what you're saying, because that's where I tend to live. Is if we're all sad, someone needs to make a joke so we can lighten the mood.
It'd be like you just said that, and then I start laughing. But he's a funny guy. I'm very interested to see what he's teaching though. Whatever he's teaching, I don't know what it is. I guarantee you they will have some laughs in that class.
Okay,
he's like a kid. He really is.
Now, I always forget, isn't he like 72 or something?
Gotta be.
I mean,
he's up there.
Him and Belichick, I want to say, are like the same age, or he might be
a year older or two.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy because he doesn't, to your point, he's always happy. He always seems to be very positive. I do remember, because, again, a lot of players love him. But I also remember he's had weird moments like at USC where, do you remember this? There was a situation where he went up they have like a building near their practice field, and he got up there with a player, and they were arguing like down on the field, and then they went up onto the stadium roof, or this building roof. It was like 6 stories or something. They got up on the roof, and he and the player start shoving each other, and then the player kind of pushed him down, and then he picks something up and throws it over the side, and it was a dummy with Pete Carroll's clothes on. And for like a split second, the team was like, ah! And then realized, and then he's just laughing and like, we gotcha.
That's the thing. He would do something like that.
Yes, he did do something. He did that. That was a real thing that happened.
In my time in Seattle, in the defensive meeting room, I sat in the back. To my right was Richard Sherman. To my left was Pete Carroll. And as I'm sitting there, as the defensive coordinator is going over game plans, I couldn't pay attention because Pete is sitting there talking to me, joking around about the coaches. It's hilarious, but I'm trying to lock in, but I couldn't eat a head, man. What am I not joke with?
Well, yeah, of course. That's a mixed message right there.
I would take his class. I don't know what he's teaching, but whatever it is, I would take the class.
I'll look it up. I want to find out. Maybe I'll take a remote.
Man, he gonna have them. What's them old man shoes? The Air Monarchs. He gonna go right up in there with them white and blue Air Monarchs.
His class is going to be called "Give Reggie Bush His Heisman Back."
Well,
right?
They should start that campaign. If they righting a lot of wrongs. Go ahead and keep the Buckeyes in mind too.
That's right. They should. Tom Brady has listed his top 5 quarterbacks. Who made the list? We'll tell you. Plus more Wildcard Wednesday next. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown if you're on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and Bryce Road. And we have another 5-minute delay on southbound 315 from Kinnear Road to West Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce. Look out for Put-in-Bay, the island getaway you've been waiting for. Be it a day or a weekend, you can enjoy all sorts of shops, dining, and entertainment. Plan your perfect trip today at visitputinbay.com. Have a nice day at Put-in-Bay. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is brought to you by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, a trip for two to Oregon, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
Coming this Labor Day weekend, Bob's biggest challenge yet. It's time to dare to compare. It's got action. It's got suspense. It's got beeps and boops and dings and whomps and more savings than you'll believe on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. And best of all, you get to play too this Labor Day weekend. Now open in Reynoldsburg and coming soon to Polaris. See how much you can save this Labor Day weekend when you dare to compare at a Bob's near you.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
Okay, I'll give you half now. And? No, and just half.
What? Avoid the hassle. Come to We Buy Any Car instead. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Yeah, I can't do half. I could probably bump it up to like 50%. Just go. Okay.
Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Hey, Buckeye fans, ready for the chance to win one of 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences? As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, a trip for two to the Oregon game, and exclusive access to the Ryan Day Coaches Show. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 winners. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Boating season is finally here, and Buckeye Lake Marina is your go-to destination for all your on-the-water needs. With the largest inventory in Central Ohio, we've got a boat for everyone. So come on down and find your next dream boat at Buckeye Lake Marina. The good life, the lake life, starts at Buckeye Lake Marina.
Meet animals from around the world as you explore the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. Whether you're fascinated by the towering elephant or playful sea lions, we have it all at the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. Visit columbuszoo.org to plan your visit today.
Here at The Fan, we give you 14 hours of live and local programming every day. We care about you. We live and work in your community, except Bo Bishop. He won't tell us where the hell he is. Your live and local station, except Bo. The Fan.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. Back to school time. Your kids probably have fancy friends. Isn't it about time you gave them a ride to be proud of? Actually, hell with the kids. Treat yourself to a new Lexus. Right now, it's the Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99% on ES, NX, and RX, as well as great lease payments. I've been a Jermaine customer for years, even before I started doing the commercials. If you're in the market, please stop in. Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. JermaineLexus.com.
Nothing makes being outdoors better than having the right gear and the right crew. So here's an idea. Let Mountain Dew supply the gear and you bring the friends. Because when you buy specially marked multi-packs of Mountain Dew, you can collect points and earn epic limited edition outdoor gear. We're talking everything from custom Mountain Dew camp chairs and backpack coolers to exclusive Mountain Dew tents, fishing boats, and more. So buy Dew, collect points, get gear, and get outside with Mountain Dew outdoor gear.
Open to legal U.S. residents 18+. Subject to program terms at dewoutdoors.com and 12/31/24. Void or prohibited.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Did you and your family lose Ohio Medicaid and need health coverage? Check this out. You may be eligible to enroll in a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov. With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov offers quality plans that cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, drinking and driving will change your whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A little breezy, but plenty of sunshine and still cool on this Wednesday. Temperatures holding in the mid-70s. Down to around 50 degrees overnight with fair skies and a cool start. Plenty of sunshine by Thursday afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Listen to this show or go to hell. This is Man and Bone.
It is a Wildcard Wednesday. Tyvis Powell is in. Bodie Wells is in. I'm T-Bone. Jen Winters is here. Hello, Jen.
Hi, guys.
We have plenty to get to today. We are going to go on campus 448. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer coming up 534. I will tell you, if you missed anything from our podcast ever, you know you can get it. Well, it's not from our podcast. You miss our show, you can get it on a podcast. That's what I'm trying to say. Just search up Common Man and T-Bone wherever you get your podcasts. It's all right there for you. It's all free. It's all brought to you by our friends at Care Heating and Cooling, but they are the ones who bring you the Common Man and T-Bone podcast, and we thank them for that. Tyvis, how's the Wildcard Wednesday going for you so far?
Fantastic.
You enjoying it?
I got to talk about the mixture of a bulldog and a Shih Tzu earlier.
You did. We had a lot of bidet discussion.
Got some bidet discussions going on.
Right.
Fat boy food tip.
I'm already seeing some Ohio State tie-ins here where you could order a Ryan bidet right there off the website and get a little NIL thing going on. I'm just saying that you never know. The marketing potential is limitless for this.
Jen, when you want a bidet?
Ryan bidet, absolutely. You got red cheeks upstairs and downstairs. I'm here all week. Try the veal.
That was good, Jen. You got me.
Call me, Coach.
You got me.
Oh, man.
Do you have any Wild Card Wednesdays for us?
I do. This one's from our guy, Muggsy's Leaper, and he says, do you ever drop songs to put them in your coworkers' ears to annoy them? Well, you should. For example, You Had a Bad Day, Bop, Barbie Girl, and Axel Foley by Crazy Frog. Blah.
Whoa. I didn't know where we were going, Jen.
Crazy Frog.
So,
and that song, it will be stuck until I die now.
Why would y'all do that? See, now he accomplished the mission.
Congrats.
We need to do a parody song. You had a bidet. You left your hotel. It's gone and you're missing it because it's never the same. You had a bidet.
That actually would be. That's catchy.
See, we got to work on that.
We'll
workshop that.
Reminds
Make
me
it
that.
happen.
You should be a jingle writer.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do here, and I never do it. I'm supposed to come up, not with radio jingles, but with stupid crap like that. And then I get into meetings with Jen, and she takes all the fun out of it.
I'm sorry. I am a thief of joy.
But I am the king of like singing a song and getting it stuck in people's heads.
All right, let me ask you, are you the type of person, because my brother's like this, and I love him, but my brother's the type of person where you could just be hanging out with him, we're watching a football game, and he'll just start, bop, bop, bop. Like if it's in his head, it's out there in the world.
But
like it comes out of him at all times. And there's times where I look at him and I'm like, Derek, I appreciate that you're enjoying that song in your head. Can we keep it there? Because I'm trying to watch this game.
See, that's not how it would work for me. Like what would happen is if I heard the song earlier and it was stuck in my head, then I would just like randomly sing it, like doing something.
Yes.
And people will hear it. Like my wife if she hear me singing something and it's catchy, she will just keep singing it.
Oh, she goes with you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
then she'll go, darn it, Tyvis, you put it in my head. So yeah, I'm the king of that.
Okay. That's good. Jen, are you someone who sings out just whenever you get the feeling? Or
Yes, very, very much so. And I annoy the hell out of non-sports Matt, but it's fun. I love to make up songs. So I don't know. I think it's great. And I really like to put the little earworms in people's ears because it really pisses them off.
Yeah.
Well, the best thing for me is that if you say something that's in a song, I'm going to just finish what you said with the song.
So you've got that level. I've never been a big lyrics guy. This is a fault of mine because I'm more of a vibes guy when it comes to music. I like to listen. And again, I listen to a lot of music where everyone's just screaming in almost inaudible words. But yeah, exactly. I can't really come up and get that in your head. You know, it's like, all right, hi, this next song's called My Mom's Dead and Dinosaurs Aren't Real. And then it's just like, blah. It's just like, I don't know if that's going to work. If I get that going around, I don't think that's going to get catchy around the office, you know? So I don't do that a lot.
It's good pregame football music.
It is. It would. Yeah. If you knew me back then, still be in the league. You'd just be out there. Like, here it goes. You got some Slipknot just queued up for you, ready to go. Slipknot. There's a band called Tyvis. There's a band. Do I even need it? It's called Knocked Loose. If I told you I have a band called Knocked Loose, you already know. That's going to get you ready for the game.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you want to do when you're out there.
You're right. I should have. You know what? I wish I would have met you in 2019. From 2016 to 2019, if I would have met you, I'd probably been league MVP.
Here's the thing. You'd have to weigh the musical influence I might have had over your life versus the Dorito and Twinkie influence I also may have had over your life. And that probably would have canceled it out.
I was in tip-top shape back then, though. So, like, that was back when I could eat a whole box of Twinkies, and I'd
Is that how it was?
Yeah, it was. I could not put weight on.
No, this to me is like talking to an actual sorcerer, where it's like, tell me how your magic works. Like, I genuinely, I've never been at that point in my life where I could eat food and just, no, it didn't go anywhere. Maybe like 1/2 of a week in high school during conditioning for basketball, maybe. That might have been the only, no. Like, I've never had it where it's like, oh yeah, I ate like crap for 2 weeks and then I lost weight because I was doing so much exercise.
That's kind of how it was.
Man.
And I'm still
fascinating.
To be honest with you, I'm still like that. Like last week, it was a day. Actually, it was last Friday. Last Friday, I woke up, I was 247.
Okay.
I went and did that challenge with Jay Crawford at Progressive Field. We just sat there and he pitched me the ball and I swung the bat. I was down to 240 after that.
Really?
Like I was drenched.
Just lost it all in water weight.
Yeah.
Man. No, see, I can lose water weight and gain actual Twinkie weight. Like that's what usually happens with me. Is like I offset whatever water weight we're losing by actual food. So.
Yeah, but I sweat like a fat kid. So there you go.
Me too. Funny enough, you might find that hard to believe. I did lose weight. I lost some weight there a while ago, and then I slowly have accumulated some of it back. Not all of it though. We're still net down. Happy with what?
Life.
Yes,
okay,
in general.
That's what Common Man tells me. He said, you should just be happy. You should, I shouldn't think about my weight.
The Common Man tells you to just be happy. This is the man who screams at everyone who hasn't this person cut him off in traffic dead. Kill him. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to tell us how to be happy.
He needs to reap what he sows. He needs to practice what he preaches.
That's right. Jen, do you have another one? Do you have any other wild cards over there?
Yeah, speaking of Twinkies, we've got one from DCC who says, my on-air burps. You are given superpowers to make one food magically never cause you to gain any weight for the rest of your life. What are you picking and why? I mean, Twinkies.
No. I've been saying Twinkies a lot, but no, Twinkies are far down the list for me. It would be pizza, number one.
Oh.
I mean, there's so many. If it's a food type, there's so many options of pizza.
Fried chicken.
Oh, really? Yeah, I love fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like that.
Where's your spot? Where's the place that you like to go?
For wings?
Yeah.
I've been a Wingstop guy lately, but I like Roosters too.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with Roosters is I can't get traditional at Roosters. Because, if you ever ordered traditional wings from Roosters, it's the whole bird.
Yeah, you get the whole wing.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it.
No.
Why not?
That's too much food. I can't eat all that. You eat literally 2 pieces, you're done. Like that's it. I can't eat another bite. So I get boneless wings from there.
Now,
so you just get like chicken tenders.
See,
it's boneless wings.
We don't need the hate on boneless wings.
Chicken nuggets. You're getting
as a man
chicken
who
nuggets
has
with sauce on them.
As a man who has bone in his name, I am an advocate for boneless wings. I understand they're like chicken nuggets. People say that, and my response is, and why do you hate chicken nuggets? Because they're delicious. What's wrong with that? They're
consider
great.
Roosters because they kind of big for boneless wings, though. So like,
I mean, everybody likes a good bone every once in a while, but sometimes you just got to go
Literally
without
my career.
it.
That's their tagline for my career, Jen.
Yes,
that's right.
Just need to go without it.
Yeah.
I have a problem eating like chicken wings in public because it feels barbaric to me. Like I'm some sort of savage. Like
that's what you
I'm just like
there's no
eating
Jen, there's no cute way of eating wings.
And that's why I hate eating that stuff in public because it's just like, oh, look at her. Like it's all over her face and Have you done cut that one up? There you go. You're welcome, America.
You ever done the thing with the flaps, Tyvis, where you just put one in your mouth and then just
That
pull it out
boggles
and the whole
my
thing comes off.
mind.
Yeah. That's
Like
that's
how
living.
anybody can do that, that boggles my mind.
I'm
Because it's like sinewy and like
pull the bone.
Get the whole thing. You get the whole thing. Get all of it.
Yeah.
It's all edible. I mean, some of it's a little chewier than others, but that's all right. What's coming up next? I lost my sheet.
We were supposed to do Tom Brady, but that.
Oh, we failed on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, but there's
Tom
plenty
Brady.
of other people willing to do Tom Brady.
Tom
so
Brady.
we're moving on.
Where the one-liner queen today is here, Jen Winters.
And Tyvis is my best audience. I just love him so much.
Tom Brady has his top 5 quarterbacks. We'll talk about that at Wildcard Wednesday next. Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 15-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the left lane if you're on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt after Main Street. Emergency crews are on scene causing that delay. We also have stop-and-go traffic causing a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. eBay Motors is here for the ride with the parts you need at the prices you want. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they're guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time, or your money back. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks. Trust the pros at The Waterworks for all your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Visit thewaterworks.com today to get started.
Next.
The last thing you want to do is take another trip to the doctor's office.
And sign here and here and here.
Save yourself the hassle by visiting VeriHeal.com to talk to a state-licensed medical provider about medical cannabis. You'll see if you pre-qualify in just a few minutes. Simple as that. That'll make your day go from this to this. Visit VeriHeal.com. VeriHeal. VeriHeal.com.
Driving this summer in a new Honda. Act now during Honda's summer event to save thousands with low 1.9% financing. Full inventory is here. Cars, SUVs, trucks, vans, and hybrids. With hybrids, the battery charges as you drive. Don't miss Honda's summer event with big savings on gas or hybrid, like the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. Now with low 1.9% financing. Search your local Honda dealer. See dealer for financing details. For well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 9/3/24.
Bobby Carpenter was determined to get relief for his dad, Rob. Years of college and pro football had taken a toll on Rob's joints. Bobby trusted his dad's care to QC Kinetics and their game-changing regenerative pain treatments.
It's been great to watch him improve. This stuff wasn't available 20 years ago, and how we've been able to kind of hone in and be able to fix the body in a more natural way as opposed to just cutting on it all the time. It's pretty terrific.
QC Kinetics. They take your body's own healing properties, concentrate them, and apply to areas in pain like knees, shoulders, hips, and back. And the results?
He's like, well, it doesn't hurt to go down the stairs anymore. I'm like, well, that's a positive.
Relief. Without any joint replacements, harmful steroids, or medications. The natural way at QC Kinetics. Don't wait. Call to see if you're a good candidate. Go to qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. Again, 380-208-4544. Get rid of your joint pain with QC Kinetics.
Rise and shine, jabronis.
What a show this morning.
There's only one place where Buckeye legends lay the smackdown. Morning Juice with Bobby and Beamer.
Weekday mornings starting at 6.
Give me a juice box,
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common Man and T-Bone here. Visit Hollywood Casino Columbus this summer for exciting live sports action. We got the biggest screens around, and ESPN Bet is live in Ohio.
Plus, Penn Play Rewards members can win up to $500 Penn Cash every week. Visit PennPlaySports.com/cover5 today and register for your chance to play and win.
Not a member? Get the Penn Play app today.
Hollywood Casino Columbus is your live sports headquarters.
Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Sunny Street Cafe, we scoff at the notion that restaurants should only have one tagline.
Because we
have 7.
Like our number 4.
Sunny Street Cafe. Breakfast and lunch classics you would expect, and some tasty concoctions you wouldn't.
Now with 8 locations.
It's the summer sell down at Performance. Get up to $16,000 off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Wranglers and Grand Cherokees during the Make This the Summer of Jeep event. Performance, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Georgesville, and Delaware.
Not valid on previous sales. Cannot combine offers. Must take delivery from dealer stock 8/20 to 8/31/24.
Hey guys, Chaps here with a new opportunity for you, the 20-pound summer slim down with Awaken 180 weight loss. Dropping 20 pounds before summer ends, cruising to your goal of 30, 40, 50 plus pounds down. It's simple. You take the last few weeks of summer, eating, drinking, enjoying the weather. But the difference? You're doing it with the 20-pound summer slim down. But Chopper, summer's almost over. That's the point, guys. The pounds melt off fast with Awaken 180. I dropped my first 20 in less time, and that easy 20 propelled me to reach my goal of losing 60 pounds. Then that propelled me to lose another 35. Think about it. You're about to slide back into the same old fall routine with the same old mindset. Mix it up. Live up the rest of your summer while dropping your first 20, then jump into fall with a whole new groove. Yeah, I said groove. You'll be saying it too just a few weeks from now. 20 pounds summer slim down with the solution for weight loss online at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Not doctors, not lawyers, and definitely not sports hosts. You're listening to Man and Bone.
Tyvis Powell is here today. We have got On Campus coming up 4:48. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer 5:34. It is a Wildcard Wednesday. And right now, I got to tell you about my friends at Able Roof. They're going to get the job done for you in one day. If you need a roof, you call Able Roof. That's just how it's worked for not just 1 year or 2 years, 22 years in a row. The #1 roofing company in Columbus. Plus, they've got a promotion before summer's over. You want to get on this because it's no payments, no interest till 2026. Save it to $1,000 on a new roof, siding, and windows. Don't put off getting that new roof any longer. You need to do it. Call Able Roof today, 614-444-ROOF. That's 614-444-ROOF. Tyvis, before I forget to pay off on this tease that I've been teasing for like 2 segments, we're going to do it. That is the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL, according to new Fox Sports color commentator Tom Brady. Also, no doubt Hall of Famer. He put on his list the following 5 guys. #1 is obvious for Pat Mahomes. Yes. No one's not putting Pat Mahomes on the list at this point in NFL history. But #2, he has Josh Allen. I find a bit surprising, but let him live. Lamar, he has #3. Joey B at #4. And then the old man himself. If his Achilles hold up, maybe this will work. Top 5 guy for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, when healthy in his prime,
yeah,
sure, but I don't know that we know that that's Aaron Rodgers these days, do we?
I mean, when he throws the ball, he's a sorcerer. Like it's magic. Did I ever tell you the story about the first time I seen him play, like live?
Go ahead. You may have it. Remind me in case, because I may not remember it.
So when I got to the NFL in 2016 and I was with the Seahawks, you hear all these stories about all these quarterbacks and all these good players, but I want to see it for myself. Like I see the tape, but I want to see it for myself. When the Seahawks played the Packers in Lambeau, that man shredded the LOB. I mean, shredded them. I was like, this dude. And we had played Tom Brady earlier that year, and I walked away with the Tom Brady game like, that Aaron Rodgers, he was special. So you'll never hear me say anything bad about Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
He should definitely be a top 5 guy when healthy because the way he flick his wrist and that ball take off and the placement that he has, it's amazing. Now, the Josh Allen thing, Tom Brady has an infatuation with Josh Allen. I don't know what it is. It's almost becoming cynical because they asked him, I think after the season, it was either last season. No, it was this season. It was after the season was over this year. They said, who is the quarterback that doesn't have a ring that you think will get their first ring? And his answer was Josh Allen. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, did you just watch what happened to the Bills this offseason as far as they lost a bunch of defensive guys? They lost both of their receivers. Why do you think Josh Allen? Josh Allen is a guy that digs himself in the hole and then has to climb back out of the hole just to win the game. Like that's, if anything, the closest person to Tom Brady outside of Patty Mahomes is Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I say that because Joe Burrow No matter what the score is, if Joe will give you a chance to win every game.
Yeah, I don't feel like Joe Burrow. He has had games, certainly, like any quarterback would, especially younger quarterbacks, where maybe takes a little bit too long on the ball, gets a sack he probably didn't need to. He's gotten rid of that a little bit more in his career. Some of that's just been too on his offensive line. But
yes,
Josh Allen, to your point, gets so far down the hole. And then when he comes back, people are like, oh, look at that. And it's like, yes. But
if you just stop.
Right.
If you didn't throw the 2 picks early in the game, you wouldn't have to throw 4 touchdowns to win the game.
Exactly. And I don't feel like Joe Burrow has nearly the disaster blow-up potential that Josh Allen has.
Yeah.
So I am going to say that you should be getting the job that Tom Brady has for Fox, and you would be a better analyst than him. I think we should have no. I didn't say better quarterback than him.
Tom, this is why Tom will be great, because Tom will give you a different perspective than the average guy. Like when Tom says it, it holds a ton of weight.
Yeah.
So the way he sees the game, which is funny because he talked about now that he's not in it and now that he sees the game differently, like from like the side, he said he's picked up on more things that's happening. Because he's so used to seeing it out of his own eyes and stuff.
I do think that it's certainly like I have that expectation. A lot of people do. That Tom Brady's going to walk in and be able to tell you things like you said, we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that happens. What I fear, though, is that in his quest to show you how much he knows, he may say something like Josh Allen is the second best quarterback in the league, and everyone's going to go, if anybody else said that would be nuts. But Tom Brady said it, so maybe there's a reason for it. And then when the season ends and Josh Allen yet again blows it in the playoffs, or the Bills just aren't that good and maybe he doesn't even have a chance to do that, then Tom Brady can come back if he comes back and says, you know what, I was wrong. I was wrong about Josh Allen. I'm off the Josh Allen train. I'm on this guy now is great. If he does that, he'll be fine. But if he comes back the next year and is like, I don't know why everybody hates Josh Allen. He's great. Like, he has to be able to tell us why. If he's wrong and it doesn't happen, he has to not come back and say, well, it's not because I'm wrong. It's because you people are stupid and you can't see my point.
How many people actually like to admit that they was wrong?
I'm giving Tom Brady advice. I got a 20-year head start on him in broadcasting, and I'm telling him you have to own it when you're wrong. That's what you have to do.
Will do no such
you do
thing.
It. You know that. You say it. When you're wrong, I say it when I'm wrong. That's why we're broadcasters now.
We talk Tyvis pile. Tom Brady.
I'll tell you right now. Don't you negative talk Tyvis Powell over Tom Brady.
That is Tom bleeping Brady you talking about.
You know what I heard? Buckeye versus Michigan, man. I know who I'm picking.
Hey.
100% of the time, right there. How many national championships Tom Brady got, by the way? I'll wait for your answer.
Well, he got Super Bowl rings.
Who cares? I wasn't asking that question. I said, I don't have a team here. Can the Buckeyes play in the Super Bowl? No. So I don't care what he's got in that regard. That's a whole nother conversation.
Well, he got
Just saying.
You got something there.
I'm taking Tyvis over that. On Campus is coming up next. We will get into all the news and notes you need from around the world of college sports, and or some Wildcard Wednesday coming up too. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 10-minute slowdown due to an accident on the right shoulder of northbound 71. On the north side, after Cook Road, it is stop and go from Hudson Street. And we also have a 5-minute delay on eastbound 670 from Neal Avenue to I-71. This report is sponsored by Z-Bart. Tough roads demand tougher protection. Shield your vehicle's underside with genuine Z-Bart undercoating from $2.99 and fortify your truck bed against scratches, impacts, and dents with Rhino Lining Spray on bed liner starting at $4.99. Z-Bart, your vehicle's best defense. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Have you ever heard someone say that they just don't make or do things like they used to? While that may be true for many things, there is one company who strives to deliver the customer experience and quality product that we all reminisce about. And that company, well, it's Newman Roofing. You can read it time and time again in their reviews, how much they truly care about their customers and the roofs that they install. And I should know, they installed a roof for me and my family, and it was tremendous. Their sales team was fantastic, and the quality was phenomenal. They strive to leave the home as they found it. And some customers say they even leave it cleaner than it was before, and I can second that. Not only do they install a quality product that is going to protect your home and family for years to come, but they also walk away leaving you feeling confident that you hired the right company. Whether you need a roof repair or replaced, call the company that families have been trusting for 32 years, and that company is Newman Roofing. 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
Coming this Labor Day weekend, Bob's biggest challenge yet. It's time to dare to compare. It's got action. It's got suspense. It's got beeps and boops and dings and whomps and more savings than you'll believe on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. And best of all, you get to play too this Labor Day weekend. Now open in Reynoldsburg and coming soon to Polaris. See how much you can save this Labor Day weekend when you dare to compare at a Bob's near you.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman for the Bath Authority. It's time to make your bath and shower something you really love. Something so great, your singing in the shower comes from a genuine place of happiness. Don't keep staring at that outdated bath, the mold, the mildew, the broken tiles. Every unit from the Bath Authority is custom built. You choose the premium accents and accessories. Right now, get free installation on your new bath or shower, plus 36 months of 0% interest. Visit thebathauthority.com. That's thebathauthority.com. A better bath awaits.
Friday nights mean high school football. Join us for the Fans High School Game of the Week.
The fun starts Friday night at 6 with Harvest Prep and Pick Central.
Your home for Friday Night Lights. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Ohio, ready for some quick mental health facts? Let's go. Nearly 2 million Ohioans live with a mental health condition. In the U.S., more than 50% of people will be diagnosed with a mental illness in their lifetime. Depression is a leading cause of disability worldwide. So why are some of us still stigmatizing people living with a mental health condition when we know all of this? Let's listen to the facts and beat the stigma. Ohio, challenge what you know about mental health at beatthestigma.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
At Kroger Pharmacy, CARE is making it easy to get vaccinated. CARE is helping you stay protected from flu, COVID, and RSV. Seasonal vaccines are available 7 days a week with evening hours. CARE is giving you a shot at staying healthy this season. Walk in whenever is best and get multiple vaccines in one visit at your local Kroger pharmacy. So come and get the protection you need while protecting those around you. Kroger Health, a world of care is in store. Visit Kroger.com/vaccines for more. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See site for details.
0% up to 48 months on 2024 and 25 new Lindsay Hondas.
That's zero, zip, zilch, nada.
This August, Lindsay has unbelievable savings. By offering 0% up to 4 years on every Honda on the lot, Lindsay has over 500 vehicles.
If we don't have it, it doesn't exist.
Plus, talk to us about electric options with up to $97.27 in combined savings with dealer and federal tax credits.
LindsayHonda.com or I-70 in Bryce Road.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24-25 Honda models. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Back when I was banging, this show slapped. Whatever the hell that means. You're listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
You can always hop in the YouTube chat or tweet us at manandbone971. It is a Wildcard Wednesday. We are going to go on campus in just a moment. Don't forget, of course, we have new fan T-shirts. Did you know that? You can get a Man and Bone shirt, couple of them. You can also get, I believe we have got I want to say a Rothman and Ice shirt is up there. Multiple fan shirts, some Buckeye shirts too. You can find these at our store. Just go to 971thefan.com and search for it. You'll find it right there. I think they have their own dedicated page now.
Yeah, I think they do. I seen it. I was on there yesterday because we was talking about BIA, and they wanted me to get a BIA shirt. So, yeah.
Well, they're going to, apparently, I'm told by Scotty Vegas, we are going to get some of our own, which, I mean, I could just go buy one, but I figure, like, if you're in the band, do you have to buy a band T-shirt? Like, you didn't have to buy Ohio State stuff when you played for Ohio State.
No.
Right. So I figure I'm gonna get a free one.
You're right.
And then I'll pay. I'll get another one after that probably. But anyway, you can go find them right now, 971thefan.com. The Fan Store grand opening is right there on the front page. Can't miss it. You can get a Man and Bone shirt. You can get a Teddy This Ain't One of Them shirt. All good stuff there. Tyvis, ready to go on campus?
I am ready to go.
Let's do it.
Common Man and T-Bones on campus. The latest college sports news and notes.
Sponsored by Reverse Aesthetics. Does it jiggle or shake? Schedule your medical weight loss consultation today at reverse-aesthetics.com.
All right, take it away.
I'm going to the Mountain West. The Mountain today, TNT Sports announced their Mountain West football coverage team, which includes some really good football players. Victor Cruz, Champ Bailey, Takeo Spikes.
Sure.
And they are led by Adam Lefko. He will host the studio show.
So I think he does some stuff for NBA, TNT. I think that's where I've seen him before. Sounds right. Okay. I like that they're getting some names. I've never heard any of those guys doing broadcasting, I don't think.
Well, Victor Cruz worked as an NFL analyst on ESPN. Spikes served as an analyst for the SEC Network, NBC Sports, Sirius XM, and Sky Sports. And I think Champ Bailey is the only one out of that does not have broadcasting.
Oh, I believe
background.
you. I'm saying I'm a bad sports fan. I haven't seen any of their games that they've done, but maybe they're great. I hope
you
so.
haven't seen them play?
No.
Oh, you're saying like talking?
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen Victor Cruz play. Yeah. I've seen Takeo Spikes play. Yeah, of course. What else you got there, Tyvis?
Oh, next. I got to look. Excuse me. My next one, because this was an outrage to me.
Oh, what was
this
it?
Alabama, Alabama GM. Now, first of all, I ain't hating on nobody's money. Now, I'm happy for him to get paid, but come on now, this man, Courtney Morgan, Alabama's new GM, has agreed to a deal that's going to pay him $825,000 annually under a 3-year contract. That makes him obviously the highest paid front office figure. So there you go. How about that?
Because I was reading this story on ESPN and they said Alabama GM, and I had to double check a few times. I'm like, we are talking about college football. Yeah. I had lost track of the fact that Mark Pantoni is Ohio State's GM, is just how he's referred to now, essentially, right?
But he's not getting $825,000.
No, I'm sure he's not.
It's some coordinators that ain't getting that type of money.
Oh, just wait. We're gonna get as name, image, and likeness comes up and keeps going until that, and even when that does change, you're essentially at some point probably you already are Mark Pantoni, Ryan Day. They're managing a salary cap. No one knows what it is, but they are at some point probably going, we can't get more than this for this season.
Well, now that
they probably know roughly what it is.
If revenue sharing is becoming a thing next year,
there's that. Yeah,
can you pay the coaches and pay the players?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and
this is something got to give.
They're going to do some version of that. I still think the way to go at some point is just. The water wants to run downhill into basically getting players paid, right? So rather than put up all these little walls and dams and things and say, no, it's not employment. We're going to have name, image, and likeness, and we're going to do money over here and money over there. It's like, at the end of the day, all the money all ends in the players' pockets. All the water ends at the bottom of the mountain, however you slice that.
Yes.
So you could just formalize this, get rid of all the dams and structures and say, oh, we just call it employment. They're employees. We have a paycheck system, just like you have in pro sports. Again, is that going to turn some people off to college sports? Probably.
No.
Well, no. People say it will.
Yeah.
And then everyone is going to tune in, and 20 million people are going to watch Ohio State, Michigan, and everybody's going to say it's the greatest game we've ever seen, and everybody's going to watch it anyway.
My whole thing is, I know everybody complains about NIL and the transfer portal, and my thing is that affecting the Saturday product? No, it's not. They're still playing hard. There's not like guys are out there making business decisions when they're playing. They still going out there putting their bodies on the line. What's the problem?
No, I'm with you 100% on that. But I've been someone who has said, I don't understand how you can do a job And the answer on why don't I get paid for it is because, well, we never paid you before. It's like, okay. Go do that at Meijer. Go do that. Go do that at any other job and say, well, why don't I get paid for this? And it's because we never paid anybody before. Well,
okay.
That's bad. You should probably get in trouble for that. And how many billions of dollars are they getting tuned up for that? Quite a few.
That's a touchy subject. I just missed the cut. Just missed the cut. Like it's amazing to me that July of 2015. Why not January? Because January I was still technically a college athlete.
Are you serious that you are literally that close?
Yeah. So January, my last collegiate game was January 1st of 2016.
Yeah.
They said that we're going July 2016 and above is the ones that's receiving. Wow. And I think they receiving I think it said $40,000 to $80,000. You know what I could do with that? You know what I could do with that, man?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. It's
is that
touchy.
40 to 80 per year, or is that
this is one
just one big thing?
That's fine with me. I thought it was gonna be $20, but you talking $40,000 to $80,000? Yeah, cut me in or cut it out.
Well, that is how most of those class actions where it's like, did you get a cooler from I don't know, Igloo back in the 60s, then we have a settlement and you call the number and it's like, here's 14 cents.
Yeah.
You are entitled to that. It's like, thanks. I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, $80,000.
Low MBN. Low MBN.
Yeah. Must be nice. Exactly right. Did they say why that's the cutoff date?
I don't know.
They had Tyvis Powell film on, and they said this is the end. When he's done, then we start.
I'm telling you, that's really what happened. That's really what happened.
All right, we come back. I found out about a food crime that I think should be cause to jail someone for life. And we're going to talk about that next. It is a Wildcard Wednesday right here on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some slower traffic on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between Westerville and Cleveland Avenue. And we have a 10-minute delay due to an accident on northbound 315. After Ackerman Road, it is slow traffic from 3rd Avenue. This report is sponsored by Donato's Pizza. Every piece is important. It's time to square off against overpriced dinners with Donato's all-new bakery crust pizza. A square-cut, thicker bakery-style crust with Donato's fresh toppings. Now get 2 one-topping bakery crust pizzas for just $19.99. Order today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Erectile dysfunction is a destroyer of your confidence, of your joy and intimacy, and often it can even harm your relationship. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, the leading men's sexual health practice in our area for treating erectile dysfunction. And I want you to know today that if you're like most men, you can be free of ED and all the impacts it has on your life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're your local provider for dealing with men's sexual health issues. Our expert medical teams are focused on treating ED, and we have highly effective treatment plans with some protocols that work in well over 90% of cases. We can even combine treatments for greater efficacy, all of which means it's very likely you'll be having great sex again within just a day or two of your first appointment. You might even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 2 convenient locations, just off 270 in Hilliard and near the Medical Mile in Westerville.
Your local Rite Aid might be closing, but don't worry. It's easy to transfer your prescriptions with GoodRx. First, check prices at GoodRx.com or on our app. Then show your coupon to the pharmacist. It's that simple. GoodRx can save you up to 80% on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, GoodRx is free and it works whether you have insurance or not. Download the app or visit GoodRx.com today. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
That's the sound of a Mountain Dew. And that's you enjoying its refreshing citrus kick. That's a cool breeze suddenly whistling through your hair.
Whoa!
That's you realizing you're now on a mountain.
This is epic!
That's you stating the obvious. That's you stepping up to the plate. That's you winning your kickball game.
Yes! Let's go!
That's you taking another sip of your Do the Do.
It's the summer sell down at Performance. Get up to $16,000 off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Wranglers and Grand Cherokees during the Make This the Summer of Jeep event. Performance Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Georgesville and Delaware.
Not valid on previous sales. Cannot combine offers. Must take delivery from dealer stock 8/20 to 8/31/24.
When there's a United Dairy Farmers nearby, fan favorites are too. Score a set of 6 Cincinnati Reds player cups for $19.99. Ellie, Green, India, Steer, Diaz, and McLean cups only at UDF while supplies last.
This is Paul Keels for Nature Stone Flooring, a unique blend of natural stone and their specially formulated epoxy expertly installed over existing concrete. Nature Stone is the only flooring solution for garages, basements, and indoor spaces. Family owned and operated since 1989, no other company or product can match the features, benefits, and unconditional warranty of an authentic Nature Stone floor. Visit naturestone.com today and schedule your cost estimate. Act now and save up to 50% off any Nature Stone floor. It's not just a floor, wow, it's Nature Stone.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. You can scratch that soccer itch with Columbus Crew hosting the Philadelphia Union tonight in the Leagues Cup semifinal at Lower.com Field. Match starts at 7:30. Blue Jackets today announced that center Cole Sillinger has agreed to a 2-year, $4.5 million contract extension. Sillinger, a career best season last year in many key categories. At Huntington Park today, Columbus Clippers beat Indianapolis 5-1. Cleveland Guardians try for a second straight win playing the Yankees in New York tonight. Cincinnati Reds try and bounce back into the win column as they conclude their series in Toronto against the Blue Jays. Denver Broncos today announced that Bo Nix will be their starting quarterback when the season begins. Nebraska making the same announcement today at their quarterback spot with Dylan Raiola. This update brought to you by Nature Stone. Schedule your free cost estimate today at naturestone.com. It's not just a floor. Wow, it's Nature Stone. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Best known for their contributions to the fast food breakfast world. This is Man and Bone.
It is a Wildcard Wednesday here on Man and Bone. And I forgot my soundbite. There we go. Oh, Tyvis, I'm screwing this whole thing up, buddy. I'm sorry. Tyvis Powell is in. Bodie Wells is in. I'm T-Bone. I'm stupid. Before I go any further, I got to tell you, Man and Bone, the only place we like to go when it comes to sports gambling to do all our banging is at one place and one place only, and that is the Hollywood Casino Columbus. The sports book there is phenomenal. 12,000 square feet of all the gambling action you want. Tyvis, I like this aspect of it, which is you can go up to a person and place a bet with them and do that old school kind of Vegas feel where you walk in, place your wager, they give you a ticket, you have that human connection. Mm-hmm. Or if you're like me, you're a little bit introverted out in public, you just walk over to a kiosk, you don't talk to anyone, you place your wager, you make your money, or you lose it, whatever happens. And then you don't have to deal with the human being. There's that aspect too. They got it all for you, plus food and drink and all the TVs you want. It's all there for you at Hollywood Casino Columbus Sportsbook. There is phenomenal. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Mike and I will be out there doing some live broadcasts later on this year during the football season. Very excited for those. Hope to see you all out there if we when those get announced. Looking forward to it. Tyvis, have you ever gone on vacation and ordered food from a renowned restaurant or a pizzeria where people say, oh, if you go here, you got to try this pizza. It's the best.
Yes. Like at
least once you have to have done that,
I've been to Chicago, right? And I've eaten Lou Malnati's.
Lou Malnati's is a perfect example. You go to Chicago, you ask people for that type of, if you want deep dish Chicago-style pizza, where do you get it? Mm-hmm. They're going to give you suggestions. Yep. Although, if you ask Common Man or our program director Fish, who are Chicago natives, they will tell you that that's not what that is something that people eat there, but the tavern style square cut is what the regular pizza is that they get there. The deep dish is like a special occasion thing.
So when I go to Chicago, I'm supposed to not get deep dish. I'm supposed to get regular style cut. According to them, that the everyday pizza that's more of like a special occasion, is the thicker,
deep
the big dish.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Or it's not even whatever Lou Malnati's is, Mike, I get it wrong all the time.
That's deep dish.
Well, no, he'll say deep dish and then whatever they call it. There's a whole nother but it's that. But we're all talking about what we would all call deep dish. He says there's another name for it, I think.
A pie.
Yeah. In either case, if you went to Miami, there apparently is a place in Miami near Miami Springs known as Roman's Pizzeria.
Okay.
And it's one of those places that gets recommended. People will tell you when you go there, check out Roman's Pizzeria. It's a real place. They have apparently delicious pizza.
Okay.
Problem is, at a couple of hotels in that area near the airport, I guess, customers who were staying at the hotel would see a flyer in the hotel room or on the door that said Roman's Pizzeria with a phone number and a menu that had all these options, and they'd call, they'd order pizza. And some of the people would get this pizza, and I guess it was okay, but a lot of people had complaints. And they said, I got a pizza that didn't have what I wanted on it. The toppings were not very good. The cheese wasn't even done all the way. In some cases, they said the dough wasn't even done all the way. It was like not even cooked all the way through.
Okay.
And they'd call the number back and get hung up on or no answer, and they get screwed out of their money. Well, it turns out that wasn't Roman's Pizzeria. That was a guy named Jose Marti Alvarez, allegedly, who was making these flyers with his own number on it, and he would use their logo, name, image, and likeness of this actual pizzeria, but put his own number on this thing. And when they called, they're calling him. He would pretend like he was the restaurant. He would take their order, take their money, and make them a pizza that was whatever. It wasn't restaurant quality. It was just whatever he could make. And he would bring it as if he was representing that business. So now this business, this pizzeria place in Miami, they have had complaints to the Better Business Bureau about them. They have had Yelp reviews that say they're awful and terrible. This guy got arrested and is on like $5,000 bond for defrauding people now. So they're trying to get to the bottom of just how much damage he did. But apparently people said he did this for years without really getting caught on it.
It's sad how many people is waiting to scam people out of their money. What happened to just working hard for money? Like, what's this?
Well, you would think the amount of effort it would take to...
I mean, if he put that much effort into this, imagine what he did if he actually applied himself to something.
Just go work at that pizza place and help them make pizza and like learn and be like you're doing all the work of pizza, except you don't get to keep all the money, I guess, if you go work for someone. So that's the scam. That's why he's doing it.
I wonder how much he got off of this.
I don't know.
He go do some time for this.
I would. Well,
now $5,000 bond. That's kind of low, ain't it?
Yeah, in my mind, this is jail for life.
He bailed out before he even went to his cell.
I don't know which is worse. Is it that you've damaged like this business? These people worked hard to make their pizza business, and then some guy just like goes to Kinko's, FedEx, whatever, and makes some copies, and now he has changed their reputation. They did say it was mostly among tourists because, like, regular people who live in Miami would say, that's not the number. Or you would Google it and instantly see, like, that's not a location. There is no address attached to this number. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But tourists just coming in wouldn't really go through that. They would just see the thing in the, you go to a hotel, they always have little menus and handouts and stuff. That's what this was.
But the crazy part is, even though that is a thing, like when I go travel somewhere, hotels do have those. I always like DoorDash or something like that.
There you go.
Like,
that's a good call.
Yeah. So like I wouldn't have got scammed. Like,
so you would have gone on DoorDash and just said, "What's the best?" Like looked up whatever type of food you wanted.
I would have went to the pizza menu and just
that's
got it off of there.
See, that's right. But there are a lot of people who are like, I know my parents are older, right? But they don't like using the DoorDash stuff because they're like, oh, what if someone gets my info? I don't know how to. They don't do that. So I'm sure this guy made a lot of money. People who just said, well, here's a phone number, just call that, order the pizza, they deliver it, you pay.
That's a shame, man.
Man, I know.
That's a shame. I feel bad for the people. I feel bad for the company, for the real place, because like you damaged by this and you have nothing to do with it.
They said that. They apparently said that this has been going on for years with this guy, and that people would show up to the actual, because then they would get a pizza that was undercooked or just not made right, and they would call the number back and get hung up on because the guy obviously knew, like, I kind of screwed these people. So then they would look up the Romeo's Pizzeria and drive over there and be like, what the hell? Look at this pizza. And they're like, we didn't make that. That's not us. And I'm sure these people who would get that would feel like they're in the Twilight Zone, saying, what do you mean you did? I just called you and I got a pizza. It was delivered. It's got your name on it.
But this has been going on for years. If they should have flagged this a long time ago.
Apparently they did, and they started figuring it out, and they would tell people, like, that wasn't us. That was some other guy, which, again, if you're on vacation and you get a pizza and if you go to a restaurant, you order it, DoorDash, it comes and it's all bad. You call the restaurant and they're like, that wasn't us. You got scammed. You're going to be like, no, I think you're lying. I think you made this wrong.
Well, that wouldn't be a pleasant conversation.
Right.
Let me tell you that right now.
But if that's the truth.
If I got to get in the car and go up there, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be some furniture moving around there.
I also feel bad for just the people on vacation because,
that definitely that'll ruin the vacation.
You're sitting there in the hotel, you get this pizza, it's awful. It's not the worst thing in a vacation, but it's kind of part of the experience, right? You try the local food.
And they scam you.
I will tell you.
I ain't going back to Miami ever again.
Are you someone who likes to try, I know you traveled a lot with, in the NFL.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you travel for your job now with Big Ten Network.
Yes.
You're out all over the place.
Yep.
I'm sure they get you to places where you have options, but are you on your own there, or do you guys all go out to dinner together? How's that typically work when you go?
So, you in the league or with the Big Ten? What you asking?
Well, I guess in the Big Ten now.
No, me and Mike Hall pick a place, and we just decide to go to a place.
And in the league, I'm sure that's all set up by the team.
In the league, that first day you get there, it's the players kind of figure out where they want to go, and you the DB. All right, DBs, we going to TGI Fridays, whatever. That's why you do it.
Well, my question was going to be, are you someone who has to, would you typically look for places where you're like, oh, that's a local spot that's only here, we got to go try that?
Yes, I would do that. Yeah, that's the point. Because they would say, why would we go there? I could go there back at home. I want to go somewhere that we can't get.
Now, this is such a good conversation for me because that's exactly how I feel. I have, however, married a wonderful woman who I love dearly. Who her belief is, well, we know the Cheesecake Factory rules, and it's so good everywhere you go, and they have so many options on the menu, which, by the way, she will only order the same thing from the Cheesecake Factory every time we go.
So does everybody.
I know, you get your one thing that you like.
It might be literally, no exaggeration, I've been to the Cheesecake Factory over 100 times. I think I've gotten 3 things off of that menu.
And that menu is 1,000 deep. You can literally go 1,000 times and not order the same thing twice.
Well, I will say, to your wife's credit on this, if you get somewhere and you can't decide, you trying to figure out, but you can't decide, you always go for what you know. That's what they say. You go for what you know.
Don't give her the lifeline, Tyvis.
I'm just saying.
She's wrong.
I'm just saying. When in doubt, go for what you know.
We were in Seattle visiting my sister-in-law and her girlfriend were there, and so my sister-in-law's girlfriend is a food and travel expert.
Okay.
She works for a company that books travel for people around the world.
Okay.
It's her job to know where the good spots are. We are asking her where to go in Seattle where she lived. And she's throwing out great places and we're getting all these ideas. And so then we get done. We had gone to the pier. We had gone to the aquarium. We're at the big in Seattle. They have a big
space
Ferris. Well, the space needle. Ferris.
I actually rode that.
You were
that
there.
Ferris wheel. Yes.
Right. Yes, that thing's great.
Yes, it is.
We get done with a whole day of that
down there by the fish market.
And Melissa and her sister are both the type of people who have, in their years, enjoyed consistency with their food. My wife brought up the suggestion of Cheesecake Factory, and I about lost my mind. I'm like, we are in Seattle with a travel expert who lives here. She's from here. She can tell us any place, and we're going to go to a mall and eat Cheesecake Factory?
So did y'all?
Yes. They went. I went and got Chinese food. I was like, I'm out. You guys can enjoy that. Enjoy that.
Hey,
I'll be over here.
You should at least ask for a slice of cheesecake. The Oreo one is the best one.
You know what? They say one is the loneliest number, but on that day, I ate like a king. I'll be a lonely king. I'll be up there eating on my throne. It was delicious.
Like, you know what? I'll just meet y'all back at the house. I'm gonna go get some Chinese.
This place actually it was a dumpling place. It was called Dough Zone, and it was dumplings and noodles and.
It was a place. In San Francisco.
Yeah.
I was in San Jose because they're playing Santa Clara. But anyway, San Jose's mall. They got this huge mall, and it was a place like that. What you talking about inside the mall? Do you know the wait time for that? I'm talking. It's Tuesday at like 10 o'clock in the morning. 1 hour. 1 hour. And my wife would wait Because she said that. I never had it. My wife just told me
Like the
about
soup dumplings? Is that what we're talking about with the liquid?
Yeah.
Oh.
And she said it was the best food she's ever had. And people sat there and they get their little clicker and they walk around the mall for an hour until that thing went off.
Yeah. I had Dan noodles for the first time at this place, and it changed my life. It was that. And so then I got back and they said, how was your noodle place? I said, how was the damn Cheesecake Factory? Because I ate great. You missed it. I had the best food ever. I was vindicated. I felt so good.
I'm happy for you.
Best meal I ever had. And then I slept on the couch for 3 days, but it was great. It was really good. Coming up next, we're going to talk about cocaine sharks. Tell your children about cocaine sharks, everyone. It's Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic on southbound 270 on that east outer belt between 670 and East Broad Street. And watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on southbound 71's off-ramp to Cook Road. And that's on the north side. It's causing slow traffic from Morse Road. This report is sponsored by Z-Bart. Tough roads demand tougher protection. Shield your vehicle's underside with genuine Z-Bart undercoating from $2.99 and fortify your truck bed against scratches, impacts, and dents with Rhino Lining Spray on bed liner starting at $4.99. Z-Bart, your vehicle's best defense. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This is the White Castle Call of the Crave, and it's telling you to come in now for 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. Boom! White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only, tax not included.
Pain from arthritis is just awful. Constant pain. It robs you of so much of the stuff you love to do. But there are effective ways to deal with that pain. My dad and I can both tell you we were able to get relief without medication or surgery. Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Listen, there are exciting new cellular therapies that can get you lasting relief. The place to go, QC Kinetics, right here in Columbus, Ohio. Dr. Ray Tesner and his team at QC Kinetics utilize cutting-edge treatments that accelerate your own body's healing properties, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. Learn how QC Kinetics can use advanced regenerative medicine to treat the pain, enhance your joints, and restore your mobility. Surgery and pain pills, they're not the only option. My dad and I went there. We feel so much better. He's able to move around and walk like he wants to. I'm able to go out and run and do the things that I enjoy. So here's the great thing. Give them a call at 380-208-4544. Go to qckinetics.com/Columbus. They have 3 offices in Dublin, Gahanna, and Grove City.
Giant Eagle and Market District have deals for school days. Find the savings you need to start the back-to-school season. Return to your routine and save big in the process. Over 1,000 items with incredible low prices throughout the store. Deals for days. Visit your local Giant Eagle or Market District today.
Bob's Discount Furniture is coming to Polaris, and Bob's Discount Furniture wants you to win big this football season. It's easy. Get online and go to 971thefan.com to register to win a $1,000 gift card to Bob's Discount Furniture, so you can watch your favorite football team sitting in your new Bob's recliner or couch this season. Wow. That's $1,000 from Bob's Discount Furniture. All you have to do is register to win on the Fans Contest page at 971thefan.com. Hurry, contest ends Wednesday, August 28th. See complete contest details online at 971thefan.com.
Remember the Cotton Bowl back in December and how you wanted to die? The Buckeyes are back, baby, and hopefully much better than the Cotton Bowl. The most anticipated season in history is here. We're your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Hey, it's Anthony here from my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. Rich is rolling out all of his new Hondas at 2.9% up to 60 months, just not including the Civic Si and Civic Type R, but all the other awesome new Hondas, 2.9%. You love certified? He has the dream deal, 0.99% APR for 36 months on the 23s and 24s, Civics, HRVs, CRVs, Pilots, and Passports. When you think Honda, you have to visit Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Wendy's new Saucy Nugs come in 7 saucy flavors. Yep, you can literally hear your taste buds going. Taste bud sounds may vary. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here from Carpenter Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric, announcing our August special. Get a new Bryant air conditioner and furnace, and we'll install a humidifier for free. Carpenter and Bryant will do whatever it takes at carpentercolumbus.com.
We're seeing more and more heinous crimes committed in Ohio by illegal immigrants who shouldn't be here.
The driver of the minivan that hit a school bus full of kids in Clark County, now in custody. 52 kids were on board the bus at the time of the crash. One was killed. 22 others taken to hospitals.
Hermanio Joseph charged with aggravated vehicular homicide.
Hermanio Joseph is here illegally. But Senator Sherrod Brown voted to give amnesty to 11 million illegal immigrants, including those convicted of violent crimes like aggravated assault, child abuse, and drunk driving. Call Senator Sherrod Brown at 216-522-7272 and tell him to support S4689, the Justice for Jocelyn Act, and start protecting Ohio families, not criminal illegals who shouldn't even be in the country. Paid for by One Nation. www.onenationamerica.org.
Don't let a cold, sinus infection, or allergies ruin your day. Breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier with Navage. Visit Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or a store near you.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Fair skies, a bit of a breeze, a nice night for the crew game. Temperatures in the mid-70s, down to around 50 for Thursday morning with clear skies and light winds. Plenty of sunshine, low humidity, and light winds on Thursday afternoon with highs near 80 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Yes, we tried unplugging and then plugging them back in. It didn't help. This is Man and Bone.
It is a Wildcard Wednesday. More on that in just a moment. But first, let me tell you, if you've got a roof that needs repaired, the place you got to call, the place that Columbus has called for 22 years in a row, the #1 roofing company in Columbus from Consumer Choice Awards is Able Roof. They'll get the job done in one day. 24-hour turnaround on most jobs, plus 0%, 0 payments, 2026. That's when you'd have to make your first payment on that. No interest, no payments till 2026. And up to $1,000 on a new roof, siding, and windows. Don't put off getting a new roof any longer. Call Able Roof today. 614-444-ROOF. I've said the number like 18 times today, but I'll say it again. 614-444-ROOF for our guys at Able Roof. Check them out today. Tyvis, I was going to talk about cocaine sharks. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I still maybe should at least give an address to this story because it is a thing that occurred, and I teased it. However, Jen Winters has popped in to Debbie Downer the situation and tell me.
Suck the fun out of everything, don't I? Cut that one up. Yeah, we talked about that when Max and I were on with Common Man a couple weeks ago.
How is this story that old? I didn't even realize it was that old. I'm sorry.
Know. The cocaine sharks are washing up on shore in Brazil.
Yes.
Due to the amount of cocaine that is dropped from boats and airplanes as people are leaving areas that are known drug dens.
Yeah. So like they're getting approached by the cops and then they like dump their cargo and try to flee. And the sharks are just like apparently, well, we don't know if it's affecting them negatively, but we do know that when they test the body, was it 13 sharks, Jen?
Yeah.
Is that the number?
Yeah. They had decent amounts of cocaine in their bloodstreams.
Right. All the 13 sharks they found washed up, Tyvis, every one of them had cocaine. It wasn't like, oh, we found one of 13. 13 out of 13 dentists recommend cocaine for your shark, is what I'm saying. Like there wasn't even 4 out of 5 on that. It was everybody. So
it's like Lawrence Taylor washed up on the beach.
They getting down in Brazil, is what you're saying.
Well, apparently
partying hard over there.
I mean, who knows if they did this in, anywhere where there's like that. I mean, they say that comes out of, Colombia obviously was a big part of that too, right? And then the maps that I've seen where it's like, it starts there, but then the networks they have just going all across. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I wonder what sharks, you never know. Sharks all around the world could be getting tested. Hell, Mark the Shark has cocaine in the system right now. That's just,
Oh, that's alleged.
No.
Let's all put that out there right now. That is...
Jen, I'm joking. Jen, I'm usually joking. Hey, I'm dead serious about that one. Don't allegedly anything.
Having received some spicy emails from Mark the Shark, I'm not on that one.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not on that.
I'm just kidding with Shark. He's all good.
Him.
He's our guy.
Yes.
So do you have on campus? God,
no, that was a couple weeks ago. No, segments ago.
Do Do you have Wildcard Wednesdays for me?
Yes, we have one from Nut Guy Butt.
My guy.
Who says, my candy cane haters. With yet another meteorologist, unfortunately, leaving 10 TV. And my girl, Madison Rake, is leaving. She's not saying, she's not saying where she's going. She's staying in town. And so she posted that earlier. So I'm bummed. I really like her, but she's leaving. And Nut Guy Butt wants to know whom from the fan talent pool should fill in for the weather. And he says, please make Tyvis do it, even on a rainy day. He would make that sound positive and fulfilling.
I
would love that, actually.
Tyvis, you would be. I would enjoy seeing you on the weather.
Well, he does the whole Tyvis Tries thing. Why can't we do Tyvis Tries the weather report?
Have you ever worked with a green screen in your TV career? I know you've got a burgeoning TV career going. Have you ever had to do green screen stuff yet?
No.
That's the next level. That's the next thing you got to do.
So I should go out there and get on the green screen.
Yeah. And you talk about a low pressure system, bariatric pressure. That's right. Barometric pressure.
Bariatric is when they tie the band around your stomach.
Wait a minute. Don't you have to go to school for this?
Well, I think to be the head meteorologist, I just see now. I'm going to watch. I'm going to tread very lightly here because I know we got a lot of respected meteorologists here. Yeah, like Jerry Martz. Not only is he like a head meteorologist, he taught classes at a college.
See,
he taught at a university, a Big Ten school.
How am I going to come in? I don't know.
He taught meteorology. So this guy, right? But if he's generating the weather reports and then they print them off for you, and then you look at the weather reports and go, sunny and 72 tomorrow, barometric pressure down 3 bars. I don't know how many bars. I don't know. And then tomorrow night, low of 51, clouds rolling in for your weekend. And then you just go. He can help you get the report, and then you can just present it.
What if I'm wrong?
It's on him. You make the report. You're not AccuWeather. That's on him. He's the chief meteorologist.
Aren't meteorologists always kind of a little wrong? That's part of the gig, right?
That is part of it. It's built in.
You guys, we need to watch what we say. We need to watch what we say.
What do you need to watch?
About meteorologists.
I want to be 100% right.
I'm here for your safety.
Don't get fired.
They know how to find me. I'm right here. Come talk to me. You got a problem? Holler at your boy.
I'm just saying.
Let's go.
Please
talk to me. Talk to me. I didn't say anything negative. I said they are usually fairly accurate, but there's a degree of difficulty involved. Is there not?
And how accurate is degenerate T-Bone?
Oh, it's 0%. I fully admit it. I'm not saying anybody's good, bad, or otherwise at it. I'm just telling you. I'm saying.
I just don't want you to get in trouble.
I don't want to get in trouble either.
I love you all. Please don't get in trouble.
Tyvis asked me a question. If he's not a meteorologist, how could he be on TV? And I'm just saying, they have put my ass on TV to talk sports, and I didn't do anything. So I'm just saying, yes, you could go on for a segment and be like, hey, today, just one time. I'm not saying you're going to take over the weather department. Saying one time you could go on there? Yeah, sure you could.
Well, I would sing my Pokemon song, but somebody tweeted us and said that they probably going to try to nominate me for Tool of the Week.
What happened with that? Because I got a tweet about you singing Pokemon, and I didn't know what happened.
I was explaining to Maddie Ice that anytime I do things, like I was trained at a young age because I watched Pokemon and I used to love the theme song, that whatever it is, Bodie, that I do, I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Dun, dun, dun. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Dun, dun. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's true. That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
Like,
I had no idea this is what
it's
caused
a classic.
All the kerfuffle.
It was a classic.
What other TV theme songs do you know?
That's so good.
Oh, just that one was special to me. That was probably the first one that I ever learned.
Did you ever go
video that I'm gonna make out of that?
Oh, Jen's gonna have so much fun. Did you ever Did you ever get into Power Rangers? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
See, Power Rangers was one of those things that I watched sparingly, but like I was more of a Ninja Turtle guy.
Oh, thank goodness you said that. That's exactly where I am.
I'm a Ninja
exactly
Turtle
right.
guy. Power Rangers was okay, but like the Ninja
Power
Turtles
Rangers, that was a different. Did you know they took a show that was on in Japan that was called something else?
They stole it?
Yeah. That like the parts where they're speaking, where you see like the characters not in the masks, that all looks different when you go back and watch them because they actually had to shoot that part when they made the show for America. But all the stuff with them with the helmets on and the like, and then the little robot dudes and all the big monsters, that's all from another show. And they just reshot the parts that were in Japanese and made it in English.
I feel lied to.
It's a whole scam.
It's like telling me wrestling wasn't real.
Well, that's...
Tyvis, I hate to break it to you.
No. When Jeff Jarrett used to hit people with them guitars.
No, that is real.
That's real.
Hit him with a
I
real
don't care
guitar.
what nobody says.
I mean, they gimmicked it a little bit.
I watched him take that guitar and shatter it over. I watched Bubba and Devon put people through the table.
Get the tables.
How
Absolutely.
can you tell me that's not real?
I don't know who any of those guys are, but I believe you.
Jen.
You never heard of the Dudley Boy?
No, I'm sorry.
Devon!
She hasn't heard of anyone who's...
table!
Tyvis, if they're not named the Beatles, Oasis, or Jeff Rosenstock, she's not heard of him. That's pretty much how it goes. That's her holy trinity right there.
You got to get on YouTube. You need to see some highlights.
Well, do you know who we missed today? You know who was at the Giant Eagle up here in Grandview?
Oh, I heard.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Selling his beer.
He can go.
Yeah, he can go pound sand in my opinion, but he was there.
I was always more of a Macho Man guy myself. That's right.
He's lost a lot of fans since he's been out of wrestling.
That's a good way. That's a great way to put it, Tyvis. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer. Maybe he's hung out with wrestlers. We'll find out next. Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on eastbound 270's off-ramp to Cleveland Avenue, and that's on the North Outer Belt. And we have stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 10-minute delay on westbound 161 between Kitzmiller Road and Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. It's Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, Labor Day sale. Save up to $900 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. Plus, get up to a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The Columbus Men's Clinic opened in 2014 for guys who get it done. Let's talk, fellas. You solve problems all day at work. You fix your sink when it's broken. But when it comes to ED and low T, it doesn't get done. We get it. You hate going to the doctor, but you're the guy that fixes things. At the Columbus Men's Clinic, there's nothing to fear and no reason to delay. We've been destroying bedroom boredom for a decade. So if you haven't fixed this, call us. When the pills fail, call us. If you feel like you've tried everything, call us. Here, there's hope. From the conventional to the next level. You'll be seen by our friendly, discreet physician who will take the time to listen. Imagine finally taking care of this with no surgery. Imagine going from feeling gray to living life in vibrant color. It's time to be confident. Join the thousands of guys who have found success after walking through our doors. Will you be one of them? Dial 614-300-7400 or go to ColumbusMen'sClinic.com to schedule a $99 male performance consultation, including blood work. Do it for you. Do it for her. ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Book your appointment now.
We're dealing at Reichert Nissan. Hundreds of Nissans in stock, on the ground, and priced to sell fast. Low lease payments on brand new Reichert Nissan Sentras, only $219 a month. Now we're really dealing. With our lowest prices and 72-hour exchange policy, you can't buy the wrong car. Visit the Reichert Mega Mall off 270 and 33 or shop thousands of new and certified used at ReichertNissan.com. We're dealing.
With approved credit. 2024 Sentra SV FWD 36-month lease with $3,000 due at signing. Offer ends 9/3/24.
Hey, welcome to IKEA's complete sleep event. Don't miss dreamy offers on sleep essentials.
I've tried counting sheep, but keep losing track.
We've got you. IKEA family members save 15% off your purchase of $300 or more on select sleep comfort items. Plus, we're throwing a pajama party in-store on August 31st. Wear your favorite PJs for a free breakfast.
Ooh, we have matching PJs.
Don't wait. Go to IKEA-USA.com/bettersleep or visit your local store today. Offer valid August 7th through September 10th. U.S. only. See store and IKEA-USA.com for full details and eligible items. Restrictions apply.
The Buckeye Show.
What were you guys yelling on the Braxpin play? The payback game against
You know what
Virginia
I said?
Tech?
Well, everybody said, he's back. He's back. That's what everybody was saying.
The Buckeye Show.
Sponsored by CareSource.
Weeknights at 6 on The Fan.
When there's a United Dairy Farmers nearby, Made from scratch ice cream is too. Stop by while 2 dip cones are buy one, get one free. All flavors, including peach and cookies and cream. UDF ice cream, made for you.
Wake up. Breakfast. And Nature Made vitamins. Whatever your morning sounds like, Nature Made fits right in. Whether you're looking for vitamin C or a multivitamin to get key nutrients, we've got you covered. Now that's a good morning. We take care of you so you can take on your day. Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Direct auto insurance is for uncompromisers, like Matt. When his old car insurance got so expensive, do you think he walked until his sneakers wore out? No, because he found savings with Direct Auto so he could drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25% on state minimum coverage, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com or a store near you. Savings vary, terms apply. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
At Byers Volkswagen, we believe in giving you options from browsing to buying. Shop entirely online at columbusvw.com. Or, if you prefer a personal touch, visit us by the airport. Right now, you can get a 2024 Volkswagen Jetta Sport for $239 a month for 36 months with $29.99 down during the VW Summer Sales Event. Online or in person, your exceptional car buying experience awaits you at Byers Volkswagen.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here from my friends at High Bank Distillery Co., located right here in Columbus. Introducing their newest product, 614 Vodka, Ohio's house vodka. Perfect to make a drink at home or try when you're out at your favorite local restaurant. Learn more at 614vodka.com.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man and T-Bone's Name Drop with the biggest name dropper of them all, Jeff Remmer.
Sponsored by Byers Imports by the airport.
Every week we talk to our guy, former Jackets, voice of the Jackets, the legend himself, Jeff Remmer, joining us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Rims, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How's everybody back in Columbus?
We are good. Tyvis Powell joining me here. He's in for Common Man today. Rims,
hang on. Tyvis, a fast friend. I had a chance to talk to him last week. So great to have him. Great to have him back again today.
Nice to hear from you too, Jeff.
See, this is what he does. He always just kisses up to the celebrities that are on, and that's how we know you're a real celebrity, because that's what Rims always does. It's how he gets all these stories.
Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. We're talking about a legend, number 23 of the Buckeyes.
That's right.
I was looking earlier on today, actually this morning, at some of Tyvis's highlights. One interception at the goal line against Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Another interception in his rookie year against Iowa.
Yeah.
And several more. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Rims is
back when I was banging.
There you go.
What's
Rims.
that? What did he say?
He said back when he was banging, Rims. You know, like when you were banging, like when the stagecoaches were rumbling across the tundra there out to the West Coast. You remember all that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, Tyvis was actually going to be my name-dropping individual after becoming fast friends last week.
Well, how is that going to be?
We were talking about...
He's on the air now. How is that your name drop?
Well, because we became fast friends last week. He was asking me questions about Gretzky, and we were talking 5-hole, and he was working out with the hockey team at Ohio State. Hey, we become great friends.
I love that. All right. Well, that's good. Well, we can continue that in a moment.
You
But
weren't there last week.
I know.
You weren't there last week, so you know nothing of this.
Remember, I was at a rock concert. I'm sorry. I was out doing stuff. I was out living life. But I'm back here now. Let's talk about the here and now. Let's talk about a guy who's not here anymore, and that is Patrick Laine. He has been traded to the Montreal Canadiens. Your thoughts on the move that the Jackets had to make there?
Well, I think it's good for both sides. As Don Waddell said in an interview late last week in Toronto, there were some issues in the dressing room with Patrick. Obviously, his situation going into really, what did he play? 18 under 20 games last season, and going into the Players Assistance Program. I think it's good for him. I think it's great for the Blue Jackets from the standpoint that they don't have to retain any salary. They'll get a young defenseman in the name of Harris, Josh Harris, and he's just a young defenseman that certainly adds depth to the Jackets' blue line. Will likely play in the bottom four on that blue line. It's a great move, and I hope that Patrick straightens his life out and has a successful career. I can tell you, though, I spent 7 years in Montreal following the Canadiens, and I can tell you, as tough as Tyvis can say things are from time to time when the Buckeyes lose a game they should have won or the team underperforms, it's tenfold in Montreal. And with, 3 newspapers in Montreal, 1 English, 2 French, all the competition, 2 sports stations on the French side, 2 English radio stations that compete, it will be awfully difficult for him if he doesn't play up to his capabilities, in my opinion.
Jeff, well, he was one of the ones that requested a trade. Another guy that requested a trade was Elvis. Do you think that he sticks around, or you think he gets his wish and they get a fresh start as well?
Tyvis, as again, general manager Don Waddell, who's done a terrific job since obviously taking over just a short time ago, it's not within the possibility right now where they can trade Elvis. Elvis will start the season. I understand he's working out exceptionally hard. He's in good shape. He's not going to go over to Latvia to help them qualify for the Olympics. He's focused on the Blue Jackets and bouncing back, and that's what Columbus needs is Elvis back to the form that he played at earlier on in his career. So he's going to start as a Blue Jacket. If he still wishes to be dealt, he's going to have to prove that he's a capable goaltender at that salary that he has and puts the Blue Jackets in a position when they can move him.
Rims, by the way, name dropping with Jeff Rimmer with our guy Rims right here on the Brian Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. You made me think of this, Rims. I never really, I guess, grasped that in Montreal, but that's true. When you do poorly in Montreal, you get cussed out in 2 languages, right? Like, I mean, you got 4, you say there's 4 radio stations there, 2 English, 2 French, that are all dedicated to sports?
Yes.
My Lord.
And that's not, remember, there's two French newspapers, 1 English newspaper. The competition in the media, and you can talk all you want about hockey being a Canadian game, but it's tenfold in Montreal with the competition amongst the radio stations, both in English and French. I got to tell you, they will not, under any circumstances, be light on line A. They're all excited now, and they think that they could have potentially a prolific 40-goal scorer. But if he takes a night off, and we saw several of those in Columbus, it will be really tough on Patrick Laine.
Yeah, that is some good perspective there. I hadn't thought about that, but that's going to be tough for him.
He better have thick skin, I'll tell you that.
No kidding. Rims, let's talk about your guys at Buyers Imports by the Airport.
Always willing to talk about the good folks at Buyers Imports by the Airport. I was on the phone earlier on today with general manager of the dealerships, Kevin King. They've got a great selection of new and pre-owned cars, whatever you're looking for, Porsche, Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen. We've talked over the last few weeks about the great sales going on right now with respect to a couple of specific Volkswagens. And let's not forget service. You're in and out in a half an hour, an oil and lube job, car washed. They respect your time and your efforts. You'll be in and out before you know it. And it's Buyers Imports by the Airport.
All right, Rims. Do you have anybody that you can name drop? I know you said Tyvis was going to be your guy. Have you been out anywhere lately? Maybe you had a good restaurant that you went to you wanted to name drop since we got a minute here to talk about it?
Well, that's a great question, but it's tough this week because I've got my granddaughters and my son in town, and as well sent a ticket to my brother who came down from Winnipeg, former sportscaster at that. So, we're spending family time, so I really haven't been out gallivanting around trying to meet people and visit old friends that I could name drop here on 97.1 The Fan. But next week, everybody will be gone, and it'll be back on the trail for Jeff Rimmer.
How long was your brother a sportscaster? I didn't realize that your brother was doing that.
Oh, he was a television broadcaster in Edmonton for several years. He worked in Regina and hosted a half-hour television sports show. He did radio nationally for NHL radio for a bit, but he's retired now and living in Winnipeg. Perhaps a move to Toronto's in the offing, but yeah, we sent him a ticket. He came down, and he's here with my son Josh and my two granddaughters, and just having kind of a family reunion.
Man, we should talk to him. Ask him about Regina. I've always wanted to go, Rims. You didn't tell me any of this. I should have known this.
Well, hey, I went to Regina for a week, but it felt like a month.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it's
I did the Western Canadian Games one year, preceding an Olympics, and really it was tough. It's one street downtown. There's a lot of dust. It's flat. It is a flat place, and there's not a lot to do in downtown Regina, let me tell you.
Well, it sounds great.
But
Rims.
they do have,
You've really done a number making me want to go.
they do have, and Tyvis will appreciate this, up until recently, there were two in the Canadian Football League. I don't know how familiar Tyvis is with that, but they had two Rough Riders. They had the Saskatchewan Rough Riders and the Ottawa Rough Riders. But in recent years, the Ottawa Rough Riders became the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Yeah.
And so now they're just one Rough Riders there. But Tyvis was far, far, far too good a player to play in the Canadian Football League.
Exactly right.
Well, I tried. I actually tried, Jeff. I did.
Yeah. Oh, and they didn't work out?
Well, yeah, this was towards the end.
Oh, I see.
For me, I was with the BC Lions.
I see.
Oh, yeah, Vancouver. Did you enjoy Vancouver? That's a great spot.
That was nice. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, very good stuff. All right, Rims, we appreciate it. We'll talk again next week, all right?
Hold on. I have one quick question. Was Wally Buono still running the franchise when you tried out there?
No. I think, but I don't know who was running it. The head coach was, I done forgot that man's name.
That's, you know what?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
Whoever he is now, he's still there. Whoever the head coach for the BC Lions now is who it was when I was there.
Yeah.
It was his first
Well,
year.
I don't know the head coach, but I was very close friends with Wally Buono because of my years in Montreal and the Alouettes there. Wally was a player, and then later, of course, became a coach, and then became the general manager of the BC Lions. There's another name drop, Wally Buono.
There you go. Perfect. CFL talk next week with Rims. We'll do it then. See you, buddy. Have a good week, okay?
Take care, guys.
There you go. Name dropping with Rimmer right here on The Fan. Back page is next. Man and Bone on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got slow traffic that's causing a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Morse Road. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 270 Southeast and Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by Medical Mutual. Columbus seniors, make the right call for the right Medicare Advantage benefits. Go to medmutual.com/review now to schedule your free Medicare plan review with Medical Mutual, Ohio's hometown Medicare insurer. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
More and more people are falling into problem gambling. Mary Haven's experts offer comprehensive care. You and your loved ones can count on mental, emotional, and financial guidance.
Confidential and judgment-free. Go to maryhaven.com today.
Hey, it's Anthony here from my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. Rich is rolling out all of his new Hondas at 2.9% up to 60 months, just not including the Civic Si and Civic Type R, but all the other awesome new Hondas, 2.9%. You love certified? He has the dream deal, 0.99% APR for 36 months on the 23s and 24s, Civics, HRVs, CRVs, pilots, and passports. When you think Honda, you have to visit Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Wendy's new Saucy Nugs come in 7 saucy flavors. Yep, you can literally hear your taste buds going. Taste bud sounds may vary. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Let's get to the crisis at the southern border now.
U.S. officials now warning that the situation is nearing a, quote, breaking point.
America's southern border crisis was caused by career politicians like Sherrod Brown. For nearly 50 years while in office, Brown ignored the problem and even called the border wall ludicrous.
think the border wall is ludicrous?
Now Sherrod Brown wants to make the crisis even worse. Brown voted with fellow radicals like Kamala Harris to give illegals taxpayer-funded stimulus checks, health care benefits, even Social Security checks, encouraging millions more to pour across our border. Career politician Sherrod Brown caused the crisis. But businessman and Trump-endorsed political outsider Bernie Moreno will fix it. In Congress, Moreno will partner with President Trump to deport illegals, build the wall, and solve the crisis at our southern border. Trump-endorsed political outsider Bernie Moreno for U.S. Senate.
I'm Bernie Moreno, and I approve this message.
Paid for by NRSC and authorized by Bernie Moreno for Senate.
Did you know we have another station? More Buckeyes, more play-by-play, more everything.
Set your second preset to AM 1460 or 97.1 FM HD2 or listen on the Fan app.
Your home for almost too much football. The Fan.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation. Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
Bob's Discount Furniture is coming to Polaris, and Bob's Discount Furniture wants you to win big this football season. It's easy. Get online and go to 971thefan.com to register to win a $1,000 gift card to Bob's Discount Furniture, so you can watch your favorite football team sitting in your new Bob's recliner or couch this season. Wow. That's $1,000 from Bob's Discount Furniture. All you have to do is register to win on the Fans Contest page at 971thefan.com. Hurry, contest ends Wednesday, August 28th. See complete contest details online at 971thefan.com.
And this summer with Zumbizi Bay, Central Ohio's largest water park. Take your last ride on Dolphin Dash before exciting new things come next season. Soak up the sunshine and dive into an unforgettable experience for the whole family. Zumbizi Bay offers nonstop fun for everyone. Enjoy $19.99 admission after 4 p.m. Get your tickets now and make your final splash at ZumbiziBay.com.
You know that thing you've always been too scared to go for? It seems like you'll never have the guts. Then a cancer diagnosis. And doing that thing becomes way less scary. I would know. I've always wanted a black belt. And today, the only thing standing in my way is a few wooden boards. It's been a lot of hard work and 5 years since I beat cancer at Ohio Health. Bring it on. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans to learn more.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Final segment of the program. Now joining us, Timmy Hall, the host of the Buckeye Show. Tyvis Powell has been here all day. Thanks, Tyvis, for coming in. Timmy,
thank you.
Timmy, how are you doing today?
Oh, man. How's that one chair, Bone?
Oh, it's
He's had
got all those controls.
He's had some hiccups.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've had some hiccups today. Tyvis knows. Tyvis knows. Tyvis, you're doing the one chair next time. That's what's going to.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Me either.
Could it be any worse?
Yeah, no, it couldn't be.
I'm kidding.
You'd be fine.
I'm
No,
kidding.
you'd be fine. So Timmy, how's it been back there today?
Pretty good.
I haven't seen you much.
Yeah,
I know
pretty
you've been
good.
here, but
Desk jockeying today until now. But I mean, shoot, home sweet home, right? Little Buckeye Show action. It's fun doing everything. People ask me, are you still on that show? Yes, of course. It's just we're getting through August and everybody is on PTO because we're racing for football season here. Yeah. Man is out all this week. You were out all last week. I'm on the show. Tyvis was around.
Thank you.
You were here.
Not everybody's racing.
Well,
PTO.
Tyvis, you're sort of here because you'll say, oh, yeah, I can do Man and Bone. And then you text me back and say, oh, turns out I can't do that day. So take me off the schedule. And I'd say, well, I had you there. I had to do it.
It's not like I'm not doing something. It's not like I'm just taking the day off.
No, Tyvis,
you're working somewhere. You ain't working here that day, though.
I'm working for Tegna.
Oh, look at what a masterful stroke there. What
Different
a masterful
city, but
stroke.
same company. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyvis, how did you get two different places in one company to give you a job?
I have no idea.
That is an ultimate flex by you because most people struggle to keep one job, and here you are working for the same company twice.
He's got 4.
Oh, I know he does. Yeah.
4 jobs, right?
Yeah.
Fan, Big Ten Network, tailgate guy.
Yeah.
Him in the better hall, Mike Hall.
Calm down. Let's just.
I got the Browns.
You got the Browns radio network.
I got the Cleveland
And you got
show.
the Cleveland show.
And then I still got some collective.
And then you got the collective thing, which you'll soon be fired from, right?
I don't know what my future holds with them. We'll see.
Oh wow.
We'll see.
Breaking news.
I mean, no, we'll see. It's
little thing called
it's
you'll see.
complicated.
I understand. Alanis Morissette, right?
But at least complicated. That's Avril Lavigne.
Oh, whatever. It's all the same. It's in the A's.
It's like Ray.
It's Canadian. It's Canadian lady with the A name. I don't know. Who cares?
But if you did something happen to the collective thing, it's cool because you have 4 other jobs to fall back on.
That's right. That is good.
It's not a lot though.
Oh my! It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. I like. It's like
Stop
something
it.
about doing 5.
Yeah. Before we ask you what's coming out the Buckeye Show, I do have to give away a prize to our best Wildcard Wednesday that we have, which I need to play the sounder for. But that is a $50 gift card to Pecan Pennies. Pecan Pennies, your downtown home for barbecue, happy hour, and soccer. Jen Winters is over there. Jen, do you have a wild card for me?
Yeah, I got it from our guy, Manstroopy Sack, who says, my guys.
Oh, hang on.
And listening to yesterday's show, and you need to revise your rapid fire answer to Samuel L. Jackson. You get Pulp Fiction, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Avengers, stuff, Incredibles, Goodfellas, Coming to America, Inglourious Bastards, the other guys, Django, and so much more. And I mean, I fully agree.
So the question yesterday was if you could pick one actor that you have to watch, they're the only movies you're allowed to watch, TV shows, anything they've been on, but that's the only movie or TV you're allowed to ever watch again. You
get their whole catalog.
The actor has
One
to have
actor
been
or
in
actress's
it.
catalog.
And so we were debating Denzel. We were debating
that's
Tom
my
Hanks.
father.
Oh, is that your father?
Yeah, Denzel.
All right.
Well, wait, where does Cardale factor into the?
That's my son.
That's your son. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot. So Denzel's his grandfather?
Correct.
Okay. I'm getting the lineage down. This is good. I got it now.
We kind of went into a Denzel versus Hanks thing.
Yeah,
we kind
we
of
did.
got on those 2 tracks. But Samuel L. That's some good ones
are you
there.
talking movies? Or are you talking
Everything,
shows?
anything.
Well,
only things you can watch are things that person has been in.
I would pick somebody that does show, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, like people that got actual shows as well. So now you're not just subjected to just movies. You
And
can
Will
watch
Smith,
TV
Will Smith
shows.
does have a big catalog of, movies and then a great TV show.
I don't know who I'd pick.
Well, think about that.
Well, that's the point of the question.
Well, think about it, Tyvis.
You had a whole day to think about it.
No, we didn't.
Let him think
we
about
had
it.
the question was
I'm
posed
picking
and then we
Martin
answered.
or Will
Timmy,
Smith.
what's coming up on the Buckeye Show before we run out of time?
Little thing called You'll See.
The Back Page. The Back Page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Jen, do you have something for Backpage?
I
Okay,
do.
good.
Just really quickly, you guys.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys. Do you know what tomorrow is?
What is tomorrow?
California Day?
Oh my God. It's the release of the fall drinks at Starbucks.
Oh, it's pumpkin,
Oh my God.
pumpkin spice,
It's
pumpkin spice latte.
spice season, you guys.
Oh my God. You sound like
Tomorrow.
Lorraine from
I
Lorraine.
know, oh my God.
Oh, Timmy.
So enjoy that.
Yes. I
So,
can't wait. You know what?
Put your Ugg boots on, your puffy vest,
North
your
Face
leggings,
jacket.
your North Face jacket if you're a
Yeah.
dude. Just get ready because it's fall. It's fall, baby.
Are any of you PSL guys pumpkin spice latte? Tyvis, do you like a pumpkin spice latte?
Look at me. Do you think I like
What do
that?
you, I don't know.
Never.
I don't even drink coffee.
I've never even had it in my life. I don't even know what a latte is.
Milk and coffee,
That's why
right?
we love
Yeah,
Tyvis.
that's exactly what it is.
Ooh, wow, milk and coffee.
Never would have guessed.
What?
I'm not a coffee drinker, so
Milk and coffee.
not a coffee guy.
Oh my God, you don't like coffee?
I saw what you did there. You just did it, and you got it, and it was funny, and I
Okay,
liked
good.
it, and it was good. All right. Tomorrow, Timmy, are you back with me?
Yes.
Right. Timmy and I
Yeah, see you
tomorrow.
then.
Tyvis, thanks for coming in tonight. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. It was a lot of fun.
I'll see y'all later.
Buckeye Show's next. Man and Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown if you're on eastbound 161 between Little Turtle Way and New Albany Road. And we also have another 5-minute delay if you're traveling southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Z-Bart. Tough roads demand tougher protection. Shield your vehicle's underside with genuine Z-Bart undercoating from $2.99 and fortify your truck bed against scratches, impacts, and dents with Rhino Lining Spray on bed liner starting at $4.99. Z-Bart, your vehicle's best defense. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This is a Fan Action Update.
Week 0 of college football fast approaching. Florida State and Georgia Tech is the headliner at noon on Saturday. Florida State's a 10.5-point favorite and minus 490 on the money line. Georgia Tech is plus 365 to pull the upset. Florida State is the ACC preseason favorite at plus 290. New ACC member SMU is giving Nevada 25.5 points on Saturday night. For your action update, I'm Scotty Vegas.
Tire Discounters announces our latest breakthrough, TD Chat BS. This software allows us to detect untruths, deceptions, and even outright lies. Let's listen in as we call a local car dealer.
Hi, I drive your model of auto or truck. I need servicing.
Oh, that's great. You should always call the dealer for service to make sure your warranty stays intact.
Untruth.
Excuse me?
I can attend at Tire Discounters for all services, even for all manufacturers' scheduled maintenance. Warranty not affected.
But it's only us dealers who really know our own models.
Deception. Tire Discounters ASE technicians are certified experts for all makes and models.
Okay, maybe.
How many dollars do you charge me for? As few as Tire Discounters?
We are not that much more.
Outright lie. Ending call now. Bye.
No,
Adios. Aloha. Hasta la pasta.
Don't miss our Savor the Summer sale, now till Labor Day.
0% up to 48 months on 2024 and 25 new Lindsay Hondas.
That's zero, zip, zilch, nada.
This August, Lindsay has unbelievable savings by offering 0% up to 4 years on every Honda on the lot. Lindsay has over 500 vehicles.
If we don't have it, it doesn't exist.
Plus, talk to us about electric options with up to $97.27 and combined savings with dealer and federal tax credits.
LindsayHonda.com or I-70 in Bryce Road.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24-25 Honda models. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost.
Hey guys, Chaps here with a new opportunity for you. The 20-pound summer slim down with Awaken 180 weight loss. Dropping 20 pounds before summer ends. Cruising to your goal of 30, 40, 50 plus pounds down. It's simple. You take the last few weeks of summer, eating, drinking, enjoying the weather. But the difference? You're doing it with the 20-pound summer slim down. But Chopper, summer's almost over. That's the point, guys. The pounds melt off fast with Awaken 180. I dropped my first 20 in less time, and that easy 20 propelled me to reach my goal of losing 60 pounds. Then that propelled me to lose another 35. Think about it. You're about to slide back into the same old fall routine with the same old mindset. Mix it up. Live up the rest of your summer while dropping your first 20, then jump into fall with a whole new groove. Yeah, I said groove. You'll be saying it too just a few weeks from now. 20 pounds summer slim down with the solution for weight loss online at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com.
Driving plays a big part in driving the local economy. It helps us all get where we're going and creates good jobs close to home. At Synovus Energy, our refineries in Toledo and Lima are a reliable domestic source of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. Plus, more than 2,300 employees and contractors work for us here in Ohio. See how we're helping local communities move forward at Synovus.com.